Pritchard, Randy Lee, here with you on the road, first round of the playoffs, Wildcats versus Hueytown. The Golden Gophers 8-2, Benjamin Russell 7-3. Hueytown. Randy, it's good to be back in the playoffs. First time since 2018. Been a remarkable turnaround. Coach Grider in his first season here at Benjamin Russell has this team in the first round of the playoffs. So we talked about it just then in the locker room, and he just said it's a testament to the kids and everybody, the staff, getting to know each other on the fly while you're trying to put a game plan in and put a team together. And like he said last week, he said he really thinks the team is just starting to trust everybody, and he said that's to be expected. But very proud of him. He was very complimentary of finishing the regular season 8-2 and what the kids have done to get to this point tonight. And he knows what kind of opponent we've got in the runner-up from last year. It's a good football team, and looking forward to seeing what we can do tonight.
Very good football team led by one of the top quarterbacks in the state, in Earl Woods. He's not got a lot of size, Brett, but he does a little bit of everything well out there. Probably 5'10", 170 pounds. That's what you give him. Runs the football really well between the tackles.
Let's see what they've got him listed at. 5'11", 165.
So good luck. He's probably 5'10",
not
160. But throws the ball well enough to scare you getting the football down the field. But I think the one thing you and I agree with tonight is we're going to have to be able to stop the run. He's pretty much a running back there at the quarterback position, and he's dynamic. He put up a lot of yards last year. I think he had 5,700 yards of total offense last year as a junior. He's player of the year in the state of Alabama last year. He was outstanding. So we'll have our hands full when it comes to that. But, the one thing I'm proud of our group is we've really gotten better as the season's moved on. In the last 2 weeks, we played our best 2 football games of the year. We went to Helena, played a team that had taken it to us the year before.
Right.
Look up the scoreboard about midway through the third quarter, and we're up 41-0. And, boy, if you'd have told me that last year, that we'd be over at Helena again on the road this upcoming year and up 41-0 with about 7 or 8 minutes to go in the third quarter, I promise you I would have taken that. And then last week I thought we took it to Valley. It wasn't a great Valley team, but it was a good enough Valley team that if we played poorly, they could keep up with us and able to put a lot of points on the board. And I think that's what will be needed tonight is this Wildcat offense to stay up with this 45.7 points per game average that you'll see from Hueytown here tonight.
Yeah, the Wildcats come in, though, ranked in the top 10 in defense in the state, so that's a positive, and I think it's going to come down to which team obviously can get the most stops. Both offenses are going to be able to move the football tonight, but cut down on penalties, cut down on mistakes. You're in the playoffs. It's a one-game season from this point on, so there is no tomorrow if you don't play well, and that's one of the things that you look at. We'll go ahead and take a break here on the Russell Do It Center countdown to kickoff. When we come back, we'll get you set for the kickoff. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors. A&M Plumbing, service at its best when you need it most.
From the smallest drippy faucet to drain cleaning to water heater replacement to gas lines to total systems replacement, A&M Plumbing handles it all. Visit amplumbing.net today for the experienced, licensed, and insured pros at A&M Plumbing.
A&M Plumbing, service at its best when you need it most.
If you need storage and the monthly fee just doesn't make sense, Cotton State Barns has the solution. Cotton State Barns has been selling top quality portable barns since 2002. You can even have a barn built on your location, and you can customize a barn to your liking. Built in Alabama for Alabama. Come by and take a look. At Cotton State Barns, Valley City, financing is available. Stop paying storage fees. Get a Cotton State Barn. Cotton State Barns, Valley City. If you don't see the cotton, don't pick it. Located at 1501 Tallapoosa Street next to Alex City Transmission.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Talladega Outdoors in Talladega is your authorized Kawasaki sale and service center. Your home for Bad Boy mowers and Kimco scooters, four-wheelers, and side-by-sides. Rather for hunting, land management, or recreation, they have the ride for you. But they are also everything outdoor with full lines of accessories and is now your Ariat workwear and boot store, along with kayaks and outdoor accessories. Talladega Outdoor, Highway 21 in Talladega. Everything outdoor and Alabama's #1 Kawasaki dealer.
Have you met your local Farmers Insurance agent, Patrick Holina? He proudly serves Tallapoosa County and Alexander City families and businesses and is ready to review your existing policies or provide a no-obligation quote today. Call the Holina Agency at 256-234-0037 or stop in today at 704 Commerce Drive to get smarter about your insurance. Again, that's the Holina Agency, 256-234-0037.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Lake Martin Garage, located on Highway 280 in Jackson's Gap, has been serving our area since 1993. From routine maintenance such as oil changes, tune-ups, and rotating and balancing your tires, to transmission and engine repair, our trained and certified mechanics will get you back on the road better than before. Need a tow? With a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week towing service, Lake Martin Garage has local and long-range pickup. Trust your vehicle needs to the professionals at Lake Martin Garage. Call 256-825-6139, or better yet, stop in and see them today. Lake Martin Garage.
Flowers are the easiest way to add beauty and glamour to your home or outdoors. The Potting Shed in Auburn has everything your heart desires. You'll find an array of beautiful flowers and plants that will provide inviting pops of color and texture to any area, along with decorative pots, planters, fountains, and great gardening gifts. It's all at the Potting Shed, where elements reign supreme. Visit them today at the corner of Moore's Mill and Society Hill, or their new location on the corner of Highway 280 and North College Street in Auburn.
Brubaker Motors in Montgomery is the largest and fastest growing used car dealership in the river region. You can absolutely get a better buy at Brubaker. It's better at Brubaker.com.
Brubaker, 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 Brubaker.
You can absolutely get a better buy at Brubaker.
BREWBAKER.com.
It's better at Brubaker.com.
Benjamin Russell Wildcat football, built by the Russell Do-It Center. Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee here with you about 7 minutes before tonight's kickoff. Randy, our captains have made their way out. I do want to go back and talk about one player on Hueytown's team. You really gave a good rundown of Earl Woods. But you better watch out for number 6, Jaquel Rouser. He's the running back. And once you start keying in on Earl Woods is when Jaquel Rouser gets going. And he had another good season this year. They're a 1-2 punch in the backfield. So it's very easy to put all your attention on Earl Woods. But Jaquel Rouser's had some really big games this year where he's been the difference. And so got to really pay attention to both of those guys. They don't like to throw it a lot. They like to get everything going on the ground, but they can throw it if they need to. And Coach Grider said we can't allow Earl Woods to scramble outside the pocket and get in one-on-one situations.
Well, the thing we've done a really good job of is controlling the edge and making sure that we're containing people getting on the corners. Our outside backers have stepped up and taken on blocks and pushed those blockers back in the backfield and cut the football back inside. And our leading 2 tacklers on the season are both of our inside linebackers. They've had great seasons. Jai's only a junior, leads the team in tackles with 91 stops on the season. Savon Spradley's done a little bit of everything on the defensive side of the ball. He's got 82 tackles on the season, also has 13 tackles for loss, and leads our Wildcat team with 6 sacks on the season. So those 2 guys, I'm with you, Brett. If we can keep them from hitting the edge and let our 2 middle linebackers play good football games like they have a majority of the year, I like our chances.
Captains out there tonight for the Wildcats, number 1, Chris Foster, number 3, Gabe Benton, number 18, Elijah Johnson, and then number 9, Inslee Goggins. Those 4 captains for us tonight. Means it's time for our Scotty Gordon Cornerstone Insurance and Financial Group coin toss, whether it's auto, home, life, and commercial, true asset protection at competitive rates and the best service. Call on Scotty Gordon and Cornerstone Insurance and Financial Group. Randy, 4 super players out there for us. Of course, Elijah is a freshman, so he hasn't seen a lot of action. Some this year. He was the starting quarterback for the JV team, but our junior quarterback standing out there, and along with junior Chris Foster and Inslee Goggins standing out there, one of our seniors on this football team who knows every single game from this point on is precious. When you get to your senior year, especially in the playoffs, you don't know when it might be your last one. So important to play really good tonight here on the road. Beautiful facility here, a school that's been built for 2 years now. Brand new turf, as we talked to Coach Brooks for the game. This is only Hueytown's 4th game on this turf, I believe. So they've been on the road a lot this year. But a beautiful facility here, and both sets of captains making their way out. Wildcats dressed in all white with the maroon trim, the maroon headgear. Hueytown in that purple with gold numerals trimmed in white and the gold headgear. We called them in the state championship game last year against Clay Chalkville, Randy, a good football team.
46-42, one of the best we've seen, and that's saying a mouthful. I think we've done it, 15 or 16 years now. And,
right.
I think back all the way to the first year that we had state championship games, some of those Hoover and Prattville matchups that we saw early on. And that one was one that was a lot different than those first few games that we did a few years ago, that it's whoever had the football last was probably going to win the football game. And Earl Woods was the quarterback then. He put up a lot of points for Hueytown. Only 2 games that Hueytown lost last year, both to Clay Chalkville, and that championship game was one that was a heartbreaker for them. So they'd love to get back there. I don't know how much of a storyline that's going to be this year, Brett. The experience that Hueytown has compared to our kids that haven't been to a playoff game in 4 years.
Well, we'll see here in about 3 minutes. Wildcats do win the toss and defer to the second half, so we'll see this vaunted Hueytown offense on the field first, led by Earl Woods.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Alex City Auto Collision on Dadeville Road in Alex City is the area's full body and paint shop, where they guarantee all their work for as long as you own the vehicle. Alex City Auto Collision works with all insurance companies and has the area's best value on all our paint and body work. And best of all, You Save Car Rental is on site, so you're never without a ride. Trust the pros at Alex City Auto Collision, where our business is a wreck. Alex City Auto Collision and You Save Car Rental on Dadeville Road in Alex City.
So you want to build a home? Build the home you want with America's Home Place. Choose from over 150 floor plans, then personalize. Tile backsplash for granite countertops? Done. A spacious bathroom you've always dreamed of? You got it. Choose every detail, floors, cabinets, even the paint color.
How about electric lime?
Can't decide? Relax. At America's Home Place, we take care of it all. It's your home. Own it. America's Home Place.
They say we live in an age of big data, where computers and fancy algorithms are supposed to know you best. But at Country Financial, we know helping you own your future requires, well, something much bigger. Contact your local Country Financial representative and start planning for your future with a personal touch.
Let me tell you about a barbecue place that's not just a barbecue place anymore. It's downtown Alexander City. It's Fire Truck Barbecue, where they have a meat and 3. And when I say that, those vegetables, I'm talking about fresh vegetables, not out of the can. Now, they do a lot of catering, too. Don't you go by and see my buddy Kenneth Ledbetter and the whole crew and his lovely wife, Julie, at Fire Truck Barbecue, downtown Alexander City.
Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor wants you to know we appreciate a great year from all of East Central Alabama, and now our inventory of superior zero-turn mowers from Spartan and Mahindra tractors is on the move. Shop Lake Martin Tractor for outstanding deals, finance rates as low as 0% and low payments. Spartan mowers as low as $84 per month. Mahindra four-wheel drive tractors and loader packages as low as $399 per month, including cutter, box blade, and 20-foot trailers. Spring into 22 at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280 in Alexander City, or online lakemartintractor.com.
For over 80 years, the staff members of Radney and Langley Funeral Home have been friends in time of need, and we are dedicated to honoring, sharing, and preserving the amazing and inspirational stories of life.
You've got a friend.
GillsOpelika.info. Get pre-approved in minutes online at GillsOpelika.info for a pre-owned car, truck, or SUV from Gills Auto Sales, 1430 Gateway Drive in Opelika.
Wildcats will be kicking left to right as you listen. Noah Alsabrook will do the honors. Had some really good football games the last 3 weeks for the Wildcats. Kicking the football, field goals, extra points, and kick coverage has been pretty strong. Hueytown will send 2 guys deep back around the 10-yard line. And Noah gets the signal. He approaches. Towel pushes forward. First half kickoff will be a pooch kick down here to around the 122-yard line, fielded there by J.J. Jones, 6 foot, 178-pound receiver. And that's where Hueytown will start 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Take that all night, won't we, Brett? Nice little pooch kick down this side and give them a chance to start up their first offensive possession at the 23-yard line. And Noah has gotten better as the season's moved on. And we'll look down there tonight. I think D. Woods has a chance to play tonight. Am I wrong with that,
No,
Brett?
yeah, you're right.
Don't see him out there in that starting group, but we'll see him in at some point.
Here comes Earl Woods in the shotgun. He takes the snap, and he's going to look to throw it. It's going to be a little screen over here to Rouser, and Rouser's hit at the 25 and dropped right there. A couple of yard gain they'll give him. That's Zy Owens welcoming Jaquel Rouser to the football game. They're going to go tempo here, and they go right back to the line of scrimmage. Picked up 2 yards, 2nd down and 8. Earl Woods takes the snap, an option pitch to the right side, and they have it blocked and get it across up here to around the 27. The ball was knocked out of Rouser's hand, but I believe they do retain possession. It'll be 3rd down.
Big hit over there by our senior linebacker, Savon Spradley. Going to brag on Brian Simmons, who's had a heck of a year as well. On that first play, he reads pass, stops anything from getting outside.
It's a big play here.
3rd down and 4.
Shotgun's going to send Rouser out of the backfield now by himself. Earl Woods in the pocket, going to throw one over the middle. His pass is incomplete. Really no chance there. Looking across the middle of the field for Decorian Thomas. And the Wildcats have a 3 and out. It'll be 4th down and 4 coming up, and they'll have to punt the football.
Can't do much better than that. 3 and out. We'll send Corey Milliner back deep to return this punt. Looks like he'll have his heels in the Wildcat territory to about the 40-yard line.
There's the snap. Wildcats bring a heavy rush. Gets off a high kick, but it's going to be short. Going to bounce at the 45 and then roll, and it'll be touched there around the 37, 38-yard line by one of the Hueytown players. And the Wildcats will start 1st and 10, 10:56 just underway. Wildcat defense force a 3 and out there for Hueytown. And you can see the speed of Hueytown. And you got to play your keys. It's like Coach Grider said in the locker room. Just lining up is important. Lining up correctly is important tonight. Here comes the Wildcats on offense first. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Going to send Foster in motion right to left. Gabe Bitton in the shotgun takes the snap, looks to his left. He's going to hit Chris Foster over there, and he's, across the 40. That's Corey.
Yeah, it's Corey
on
Miller.
the other side, right. I couldn't see it from where I was standing, but he's across the 40, going to pick up about 3, maybe 4 yards there.
Solid gain there on 1st down, just a little pop pass out to the short side of the field, and Corey at times can take that one to the house. So keep them on their toes and get Corey involved early in the game.
5 wide, empty back, going to send Malcolm in motion, fake it, and Gabe's going to run it, lower his shoulder, and going to get down to around the 45-yard line. So third down coming up for the Wildcats. They'll need about 3 yards to move the chain.
You know I love this call, a little decoy to Malcolm Simmons, one of the top athletes in the entire country in next year's class. And when you show a give to him, everybody's eyes go that way. Gabe, strong run for about 3 or 4 more yards. Possession play, 3rd and 3.
Shotgun formation. Going to take it and hand it off to Malcolm Simmons running backwards, and he knows where to go with the football. He's going to run out of territory. Not the best there, nowhere to go for Malcolm. He was trying to use his speed to turn the corner, but this team's got a lot of speed as well, and once he started drifting backwards, that was not good news. So 4th down, lost a couple yards there, 4th and 5, and the Wildcats will have to punt after a 3 and out.
Strung it out. Really well played defensively there, Brett. Just no cut back lane to go to, and Malcolm will be back deep to punt this football.
Yeah, let's see. Stands around the 30. There's the snap. Malcolm's going to get it off, and this is an end-over-end type kick. It's going to hit the 20, takes off. He fields it inside the 5-yard line. Going to try to run it out of there, and he's caught down there inside the 5 and going to be pushed out of bounds at the 3-yard line. What a huge mistake that time by Hueytown. As he went back there and fielded that ball, that was definitely going to go into the end zone on the roll, but he scooped it up, and the Wildcats had 4 or 5 guys down there, and they are in terrible field position.
Malcolm Simmons, such a strong leg. If you're out here on this turfus that we see that we're playing on, once he gets one of those rugby-style kicks and they hit forward, you're going to run it forward. And a great job by Ty Williams to read that and get down in coverage.
Earl Woods will stand in the end zone, takes the snap, is going to run it out over here, and he's in open space over here. 15-yard line, cuts back 20, 22, 23-yard line. That's what Earl Woods can do. He can be standing in the end zone, and then 23 yards later, he can have a first down and have that Hueytown offense moving.
Quickly to the line. This is tempo offense.
Takes the snap, looks to his right, now comes back left, across the middle of the field, pass is caught up here around the 35-yard line. And moving the chains once again, Hueytown on the move right here.
Really about one step for Ty. Could have picked that one off, though, Brett. He had a good read on it.
There's the snap. Going to hand it off to Rouser, right side. Rouser tripped up, man, got going north and south, and was put down around the 37, 38-yard line, brings up 2nd down.
Good, strong tackle by our safety, Inslee Goggins, to come up and hold on, Brett. Give him 4 yards there on first down. We'll call it 2nd and 6. 9:20 and counting to go here in the first. We're scoreless.
Woods in the shotgun. He's going to send a man in motion right to left now. Takes the snap. Under pressure. Earl Woods going to dump it out, a screen pass. He caught it over around the 35-yard line, still on his feet. Cuts it back up and then is driven down by Inslee Goggins there. So ended up only picking up about 2 yards up to the 40-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Still solid defense all the way around to put that pressure back there on the quarterback. He didn't have time to make a second choice.
3rd down, there's a quick snap. They're going to hand off right side. He gets north-south, and he is gone. 40, 30, 20, 15, 10. Going to be hawked down at the 10-yard line. And that's those gaps. And they found it north and south, and they are knocking on the door here inside the 10-yard line.
That's the little speedster back there in the backfield. Maybe 5'5", 150 pounds, Brett.
Earl Woods takes the snap. He's going to run it ahead. He is going to be put down at around the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up for Hueytown.
Jai Hicks in on the stop. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage comes Hueytown.
Earl Woods gets the snap on the first clap. Going to keep it up the middle and going to be put down. Going to be short. Going to be tackled around the 1-yard line. So 3rd and goal coming up. They've taken this from their own 3-yard line. And now knocking on the door. 3rd and goal at the 2, they say. Earl Woods going to hand off to that tailback, and he's going to fall into the end zone for a touchdown.
Nice.
97 yards.
Most of that coming on one big run on a 3rd down conversion play, but nonetheless, a good job of blocking by a pretty big offensive front for Hueytown there. And really not having to throw the football all that much at all, Brett. Getting good push and the ability to run it. Now Hueytown up 6-0 with 7:53 to go in the first.
There's the snap, the place, the kick is on the way, and the kick is good. 7:53 to go here in the first quarter, and Hueytown strikes first, up 7-0. That's your new S&S Discount Tire score. I'm telling you, man. This group here, you better play lineup in assignment football, and that's what Coach Grider said. All you have to be is one step off in a gap, and it can be Katie bar the door. And Wildcats did a good job of getting them inside the 5 and playing defense, forcing that 3rd and goal.
No monthly payments until springtime at Glenn Smith in Opelika. How about a brand new Chevrolet Buick or GMC with no payments till springtime? New Chevy Equinox as low as $359 a month. New Buick Enclaves up to $4,000 off. New GMC Terrains up to $5,000 off.
We have over 200 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Whether it's Lake Martin, Lay Lake, or Logan Martin, boaters from all over the state of Alabama come to Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama, because it's worth the drive. With the best deals on unbeatable Suzuki outboards, Manitou and Landau Tritoons, and a great pre-owned inventory while they last. Alex City Marine is the pros the locals know. And no matter where you're from, when you're here, you're local to us. Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama. AlexCityMarine.com.
Benton Clearing and Grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading.
Are you looking to buy a home, but you're having second thoughts because you think it'll be a complicated process? Cross Country Mortgage, your local lender, will make everything smooth, easy, and stress-free for you. When you work with CCM, there are only 6 simple steps in the home buying process: pre-approval, application, underwriting, conditional approval, final underwriting, and closing. That's all there is to it. Get started today with their online pre-approval application. Visit crosscountryMortgage.com/Auburn-AL-4307.
General's Cafe, Highway 22 in Newside, Alabama is ready for you to come see them today. Meat and 3 on Sundays only. If you never had their meat and 3, you owe it to your whole family to take them up there. And also specials each and every day. Let's talk catering, because that's something they do a lot of for all different size events. 234-2121, General's Cafe, 256-234-2121.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Russell Do-It Center and building supply stores have the tools and materials to get the job done right, whether you're a professional contractor or just a weekend do-it-yourselfer. With everyday customer conveniences like a drive-through lumberyard, price match promise, and our Best Rewards program, each of our 9 locations offer top brands and building materials like lumber, hardware, tools, paint, lawn and garden, and much more. Visit today and see what Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply can help you build tomorrow.
Kia of Auburn is excited it's November, and we have a lot to be thankful for. Our inventory is growing daily, so you have a lot to choose from. The new 2023 Kia Telluride is now on our lot. The 2023 Kia Telluride has that head-turning wow factor with its bold good looks and equipped with a long list of standard features. Shop us in person at 1687 South College or anytime online at KiaofAuburn.com. Kia of Auburn, where you are always number one.
Brett, we knew it. We're going to have to put some points on the board tonight. This team comes in averaging 45.7 a game. They've reeled off 6 consecutive wins after going 1-3 to start the season, 7-3 overall. But the opportunities are there. We're just going to have to find them on the offensive side.
Here's a little pooch down the right side. Malcolm's going to run up and field it at the 25-yard line. He's running laterally here, trying to find a block. Found one, and he's tripped up. Very close to almost a block in the back on us, but it was a clean block. Malcolm was tripped up as he turned north and south. He looked like he had a lane that he possibly could have had. A big gainer down this right side, not able to stay on his feet. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Yes, he did. I think he had the cutback lane. I think he had it going up the right side of the field. Was probably going to be a big gainer, Brett.
Shotgun's now going to hand off up the middle.
There's a big one.
There's across the 35, and Malcolm's tripped up. Going to have enough, I believe, for the first down. Not going to be short, maybe just a little bit. 2nd and about a half a yard. Malcolm straight up the middle was upended. Here's a shotgun snap. Give it to Malcolm again. He's got a first down across the 40 up to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for UAB Cardiology Associates first down.
Good, strong running, running the football tough between the tackles, Brett, and 2 consecutive times the middle of our offensive front able to get good push and pick us up a first down, and we got to keep that ball in our offense's hands.
We're going to go 5 wide. Gabe Benton will be in the shotgun. Send a man in motion. That's Foster right to left. Ball in this near hash. Gabe going to drop back, has some time, going to step up, and is going to be hit and knocked down. The ball is loose on the ground.
Good recognition by our offensive line to see the ball down on the ground, and Chaden Allen along with Cooper Spears to jump on top of it.
Like he had some time. He stepped up, and it kind of collapsed on him. He didn't feel that pressure coming from the backside. It's going to be a loss of about 5 yards. 2nd down and 15. Now back here at the 38.
Good pressure by Hueytown. We're back there throwing the football.
Split Milner and Simmons to the top. Got trips down here to the bottom. Ball in the middle of the field, moving left to right. Foster in motion right to left. Going to turn it upfield. Gabe going to load up and throw it deep. Looking down that far side, and he overthrew him by 5 yards. Looking for Chris Foster, incomplete, or Corey Milner one.
Yeah, it's Corey.
Both of them were in the vicinity.
It's Corey and Malcolm back there, Brett, and both of those guys had at the end of the route broken away from their defenders by 3 or 4 yards. So, you and I watched a little bit of Hueytown from an athleticism standpoint back in the secondary. You do feel like you can get behind them.
Right.
We were behind them there. It's overthrown, but I'm sure we'll go back to it.
3rd down, 15, 6:06 on the clock. Hueytown leads 7-0. Wildcats trying to move the chains here. Malcolm will line up beside Gabe in the shotgun formation. Only 3 rushing for Hueytown. Drops back. Gabe's going to aim down this near side for Chris Foster. He overthrew him. So he's overthrown a couple of guys here on these consecutive plays, and Wildcats going to have to punt the football again.
No problem with arm strength, and this one, Chris gets tied up a little bit here on the sideline, running what looked like a little wheel route down the right sideline. It was a well-thrown football, probably 2 or 3 yards too far for Foster to run under it. But we had 2 guys behind the secondary there on 2 consecutive plays. There's some opportunities here.
And there's a punt. Boy, he got a hold of this one. This one is a moon shot. This one is going to go into the end zone. But, Malcolm.
He just kicked that football 85 yards. Because it's about 13 yards, about 3 or 4 yards out of the back of the end zone. He kicked it from the 30.
He can punt it as good or better than anybody in this state right now. That may be including college punters. Wildcats will be back on defense. 3rd offensive possession for Hueytown. 5:49, Earl Woods led a 97-yard drive last time. They lead it 7-0. Wildcats trying to get a stop here. Earl Woods going to keep it, and he's going to run to the right. Slippery. Gets it across the 20, up here around the 23-24. So that's a decent gain on first down there for Earl Woods.
Yeah, probably about 5 yards. They'll call it 4 on the board, and they're going to continue to run this football as often as they can, Brett, if they're able to push us around in the middle, and they pick up 4 there, 2nd and 6.
Just takes the snap, going to hand off to the right side, and the Wildcats had him bottled up, but he got out of there, and he's across the 40 into midfield, and he's into Wildcat territory on the loose. 30, 20, 15, 10. Wildcats going to tackle him at the 3-yard line. We just cannot keep them contained. They are hitting us. They're patient. Should have been tackled for a loss back there, and ends up being about a 70-yard run down to the 3-yard line. Hueytown knocking on the door again. Here's Earl Woods going to hand it off, and he's going to walk in the end zone for a touchdown.
Just strong blocking again on the left side of the front, and they've got us winded a little bit with their ability to run the football. And, Brett, you mentioned the one thing you were worried about is their quarterback back there and also a couple of good running backs. And so far it's been their running backs hurting us as they're dynamic. And we had it strung out perfectly, probably for a 3 or 4 yard loss. They get away from us and pick up a big gainer.
Extra point up good, 14-0 right now. Hueytown taking it to us. Ain't no other way to spin it. Not handling the tempo offense very well at all. And Coach Schreider said it's all about getting set up. And we've had some guys tackled in the backfield, and that's usually a strong suit of ours, is wrapping up and putting guys on the ground. And right now, Hueytown looks like a veteran seasoned team right now. 14-0. Hueytown leads it. That's your new SNS Discount Tire score. Wildcats' third offensive possession coming up. And, you know, Hueytown's not known for their defense. They've given up a lot of points this year, and so far 3 and out by the Wildcats and then a sack that put us behind the chains, and haven't been able to really move the football at all here on these first couple possessions.
Really good crowd for us here tonight, Brett. You know, you looked up about 30 minutes ago. You go, I don't know how many people are going to show up.
They're here.
They have shown up, and a lot from the Birmingham area have made their way over to support us tonight, and hopefully we can get things turned around. I do think that there's some big plays there to be had on the offensive side of the ball, and it's going to take a lot of points to beat this team tonight. We had that one defended extremely well.
Yeah,
Brett.
They slipped out. That guy had a great run. You know, that's Artell Andrews. He's a sophomore running back. And then they've got Elijah Hudson. They got Jaquel Rouser. They go to 3 guys back there in the backfield. Wildcats need to get something going offensively. They need to move the football. Only 1 first down so far, 5:02 to go here in the first quarter. Hueytown up 14-0. There's a little squibber down the middle. It's going to be fielded up the 30-yard line. That's Caden Hyde. Going to bring it up to the 35. So once again, Benjamin Russell will start with good field position.
Yeah, great read by Caden. This was not an onside kick, but it was.
Yeah.
Squibbed it down the middle of the field. Caden was one of the up backs, comes over, grabs it, doesn't let it go any further, and gets great field position at the 35-yard line. Got to find some offense. And have had moments where we've been able to run the football here and probably need to do a little more of that.
5 wide, going to send Malcolm in motion right to left, going to hand it to him. Malcolm running backwards again, and he's stuck hard. Once he starts turning backwards, it's bad news.
Well, they're stringing it out extremely well. They know what kind of athlete that he is, and no cut back lanes and playing physical football over there for Hueytown in the early going. You know, the 1 first down that we got was just straight ahead running between the tackles.
Right.
It hasn't been sideline to sideline so far.
2nd and 12. Can't afford to play behind the chains either. 2 to the top, 1 down here to the bottom. Gabe's going to roll out to the right. Step, put his foot in the ground, throw it down there. Corey Milner's got it at the 20, and he's going to walk into the end zone. That's how you get back in it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
One thing's been clear all night. Corey Milner's the fastest person on that field tonight. He has hawked 2 running backs that have gone 50-plus yards, and he's hawked them down from 20 yards behind them. And you see this deep post pattern from the backside. This, I think, is the 3rd or 4th option for Gabe there. He's actually looking for Malcolm on a little outcut on the sideline out of the backfield. Looks backdoor for a backdoor post, and, man, he has got the arm strength, doesn't he?
67-yard touchdown pass to Corey Milner. He rolled the pocket. Offensive line gave him time, put his foot in the ground, and Corey had his man beat. Extra point up and good from Noah Alsabrook. 14-7, and the Wildcats have struck quick and gotten back in this one. Got down 14-0, and that's what you had to do. You had to show Hueytown we're here to score with them.
No doubt in my mind those plays are there all night. The previous possession, we had 2 deep balls, one to Corey on the opposite side, had Malcolm in on the play also, and then had a little wheel route to Chris Foster down here. And we get tied up with defenders, and the ball slightly overthrown, but a great job by Gabe to come back here and hit Corey deep on a 67-yarder. And Corey, he's impressive out there, Brett. I know that it's hard to be impressed with somebody running somebody down that picks up 50, 60 yards on a run. 2 of the most impressive plays of the night's been him walking someone down.
Giving us a chance to try to hold them.
Yeah.
Patterson Truck Parts drive recap, 2 plays, 67 yards. Capped off with that touchdown pass from Gabe Benton to Corey Milner. 14-7, your new S&S discount tire score. Noah Alsobrook will kick. And this will be another pooch kick down here. Nobody's there. Hits at the 25. We got it. That ball stayed in bounds. I believe the ball stayed in bounds. He did. Right. What a great job. He kicked it to nobody. And Hueytown had 2 or 3 guys standing around looking. And we had a guy run down and it stuck right on the hash mark. Right on the hash mark. Thought it was going to go out of bounds and went to our guy.
That's our freshman down there that we bragged on last week, Aquavius Marbury. Brett, he's impressive.
Johnny on the spot there.
Perfect kick by Noah, though. Perfect kick.
Couldn't have been better. And the Wildcats back on offense at the 28-yard line. And this play will be blown dead.
Hueytown going to take a timeout.
Do they have review? I don't think so. We haven't seen it all year. There is a timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here with 4:11. Advanced Heating and Air timeout on the field. Your S&S discount tire score. Wildcats trail it 14-7. But, man, that is a perfectly placed kick by Noah Alsobrook. Very close to going out of bounds, but it hit right on that hash mark and bounced straight up in the air. And Hueytown had 3 or 4 guys standing around. Nobody attacked the ball. We ran down there and grabbed it.
Kane looked over and gave me a thumbs up that he got that on video just perfect, Brett. So if you're wondering out there, he had it. He has it. And I want to thank all of you for tuning in. However you are, there's a lot of different ways. We were talking about that on the field before the game, Brett. There's so many different ways.
That's right.
In today's world to pick up these broadcasts, and we know a lot of you are tonight.
Adams Health and Rehab in Alexander City helps you get back to life faster. When you need the best rehabilitative care following surgery, a stroke, or heart attack, Adams Health and Rehab offers a comfortable, home-like atmosphere, private suites with phone and flat screen, even a secure Alzheimer's dementia unit, and highly skilled 24-hour nursing care. Adams Health and Rehab is here for you by helping you get back to life. Adams Health and Rehab, 256-329-0847.
You want the best opportunity to be successful in life. You deserve that opportunity. Well, you just happens to be in our motto. Central to you, central to your success. Your future is right now. Don't wait. Make your dreams a reality by enrolling at Central Alabama Community College. Register today at cacc.edu.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Welcome to Grace's, y'all. It's fall. Just to remind you, we are located in the same place we've been for decades. Our number is still the same, 256-234-4238. It's one of our favorite times of the year. Our assortment of fall items will cheer you up, from our cornucopia to our other dried arrangements. Whether you're dressing up the inside of your home or outside, we have you covered. Grace's Flowers in Alex City.
Oliver & Treadwell is a full-service law firm. Many television lawyers just represent persons that have been injured in car wrecks. At Oliver & Treadwell, we provide litigation and defense for persons that have been sued. We also represent persons that have been involved in complex business transactions, as well as real property disputes and real estate closings. We're proud to be a sponsor of Benjamin Russell football and proud to be a part of Tallapoosa County. Thank you.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com, today.
When you need an automotive hero, you got to call S&S Discount Tire Pros. With locations in Alexander City and Dayville, we are here to serve you today. From quick services like oil changes and tire rotations to in-depth automotive repairs such as suspensions, brakes, and tune-ups, S&S can take care of all your tire needs. You just have to focus on what's important and love the drive. Call S&S Discount Tire Pros today. We are automotive heroes, and we are here to serve you.
The food at Oscar's Cafe makes your mouth water. At Oscar's, enjoy great tasting catfish, or maybe you're just in the mood for one of Oscar's fresh salads. Even kids know the place for a fine meal is Oscar's with a great kids menu. Oscar's also has great tasting burgers full of backyard flavor. So come on out to Oscar's Cafe for great food and homegrown hospitality. We're located on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, just before the Blue Creek Bridge. And remember, it's all fun and games till there's only one cheese ball left.
Wildcats with a 2nd down and 11 coming up. Have the ball at our own 47-yard line. We'll be moving right to left this time here in the second quarter. Some scores coming in. Clay Central, after one, leads Hopeville 8-0. And don't really have anything else. Hanley leading West Blockton 13-0 at the end of the first quarter. Only 2 scores we have at the moment.
Weathered the storm there, though, Brett. 14-0 early going. 2 big runs that, have a chance to stop them inside the 20, but they're able to stick the football in the end zone and then hit a 67-yarder to Corey Milliner that gets us back into it. Had another chance and a pick-off to pick up a score to tie things up, so I'm happy where we are. I know that's crazy to say, but I'm not mad where we are right now.
Here's Gabe Benton on 2nd down, under pressure. Rolls out away from it to the right. Now he's just going to run it midfield, cuts back in 45, and then rolls down to around the 43-yard line. It's going to be about 2 yards short, and there is a penalty flag back here for the first time tonight. This will probably be a hold against us, and if it is a big-time penalty, and it is.
Yeah, distance hold from the spot of the foul. It's going to start from the 39, take it back to the 29. So it will be 2nd down and forever now. Probably 23, 24 yards to go.
Drive killer most of the time. That one was well behind the line of scrimmage. Gabe was going to be about 2 yards short of a first down. It's going to be a very manageable 3rd down. And now it'll be 2nd and a mile. Ball all the way back inside the 30. Trips down here to the bottom, 2 to the top, empty. Beside Gabe, 5 wide. Gabe going to take it. It'll be a quarterback draw up the middle, 30, 35, cuts outside 40. Still on his feet, running the football. Going to be put down at around the 43-yard line. So trying to make this a manageable 3rd down on a 3rd down and about, it was 2nd and 29. And they're going to say it'll be about 3rd and 14 coming up.
So a good 15-yard gain by the junior quarterback, and tonight he has shown already that we're willing to run the football with him, and it's playoff football. You got to do everything that you can to win and move on. And so a good run by the junior there. Let's see if we can find Malcolm over here on the sideline.
We need their 42-yard line. Malcolm in motion left to right. Gabe Benton takes a snap, and he's going to roll out to the right. Step, look, under pressure now. Going to roll out, throw on the run, bounced it. Down there inside the 40 would have been a first down to Malcolm Simmons. But that holding penalty put us way behind the chains, going to force us to punt the football here. With 10:52 to go here in the first half, Wildcats trail 14-7 here to Hueytown. Hueytown with a 97-yard drive and a 70-yard drive tonight for both of their touchdowns. Here's Malcolm right there at the 30, going to punt it. Gets off a boomer. He's one amazing. Turns over. It's going to hit. It hits at the 5 and bounces backwards and going to get it inside the 10-yard line down around the 8.
He's unreal.
He is a weapon like none other in high school football. I mean, you don't get this. This is a pro punter. No kidding.
He really is. You know, Ray Guy passes this week.
He did.
You know, and I saw the coffin corner punch that Ray Guy was known for, where he'd angle it towards the corner of the end zone.
Right.
He'd kick it between the 5-yard line and in. It'd bounce out of bounds. Well, right here, I mean, Malcolm from the left hash kicks the football a good 70 yards in the air, hits at the 5, coffin corners out of bounds to the right. It's a beauty.
First down from their own 6. It'll be a counter play back to the left side,
job,
and I think Zy Owens got him. You know, and it's a good thing, Randy, because it was a counter back to the short side of the field, and they had some blockers down that left side, but Zy Owens with a good tackle, only 2 yards there on the game. And they'll come back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 8 at the 8. Earl Woods in the shotgun. He's going to throw it. Looking across the middle of the field, under pressure. Scoots out of there, though. Still on his feet, going to throw it down the field. Pass is caught. My goodness. How did he stay in bounds over there?
How'd he stay up? We had 2 defenders almost tackling behind the line of scrimmage. Makes a play, just throws it up for grabs. We had Ty Williams right there with a chance to make a play.
I thought we'd run him out of bounds, and he somehow stayed in bounds. Earl Wood's going to keep it up the middle and going to be brought down at the 32-33. So that's about a 2 or 3 yard gain there on first down.
Still playing that midline option a little better than we have in the previous possessions, Brett.
Wow.
Reading him, tackling him when we get a chance to there. 2nd down, we'll call it 7 on the board. 14-7, Hueytown leads, 9:40 to go in the second.
There's the snap, and it'll be option right, and he keeps it up the middle, and he's going to be short of a first down by about 2 yards. So 3rd down, they'll come to the line of scrimmage really quick, 9:28 and counting here in the first half. Very fast first half of play. Earl Woods, big play here on defense, 3rd and 3 at their 37. Takes the snap, going to hand off up the middle, and he's going to have enough, I believe. No,
going to be about
maybe
a half
yard short, and I think they'll roll the dice with their offense here. It is 4th down. They're going to bring some heavy guys in, I think. No, going to punt the football.
Good job defensively. Stops are important here tonight. Just have that feel going on, Brett, that, 4 or 5 stops may do it.
Well, and especially after letting them get out from inside the 10 twice now. There's the snap. They are going to punt it. And
this is shank.
Not a very good one at all. It's going to hit the 40, but takes a roll. Chris is going to grab it. The ball is live.
Hold on, Chris.
And he's going to go down inside the 25. That ended up not being a bad punt for Hueytown. It did not come off his foot, but on this turf, if you can get it to hit right, it's going to gain on the bounce. And Chris did a good job of grabbing it. I'll say that. He saved probably another 5 or maybe 10 yards by fielding that punt. Wildcats will start 1st and 10 at their own 25. 8:31 to go here in the first half. Wildcats down 14-7. One big play offensively for us. It's a 67-yard touchdown pass from Gabe Benton to Corey Milner. And really not much to speak of outside of that. 2 to the top, 2 down here to the bottom, moving right to left. Gabe Benton, shotgun snap, takes it, steps up in the pocket, fires a pass. It's incomplete. Low, trying to find David Lawson at around the 35-yard line, and he threw that one almost into the ground. David really didn't have a chance. 2nd down and 10 coming up.
Was open, and good step up in the pocket by Gabe, looking for a little dig route to David Lawson and had him open. One quick note, Corey Milner, who had a rough first quarter, as much running as he had to do out there on the fields over here on the sideline trying to catch his breath.
Trips to the top, one down here to the bottom. I did just get a message. Swing pass over here to Malcolm Simmons, complete to the 30 and out of bounds. That on TV, Randy, it showed that Earl Woods was out of bounds when he threw that pass down there inside the 10-yard line. So they kind of got away. I thought that we had kind of stopped playing, and it was real close. It was on the far side of the field, but nevertheless here, 3rd and 1 for our Wildcats. need to move the chains here with 8 minutes to go in the first half.
Heavy package coming into the football game. We'll leave Malcolm in back there in the backfield, still have a very big quarterback in Gabe Benton that can run the football strong between the tackles.
Here comes a blitz, going to hand off to Malcolm. He's got a first down across the 35. They blitz from the other side, and they ran away from it over here, and they'll move the chains with 7:39 to go here in the first half. Hueytown leading 14-7. Hueytown, 2 out of their first 3 possessions. They had big drives, big runs. It didn't look good. We've settled down defensively here. We've been able to strike once quickly as well to get on the board. New set of downs, 1st and 10 at our 37. Ball on the far hash. Here comes another blitz from Gabe. Never saw it, and the ball's on the ground. They scoop it up, and they're going to walk in with it. They blitzed. We didn't see it. Ball's on the ground. It popped up right in his hands, and there's another big play. He never saw it. He was looking to his left over here, and the blitz came on the backside. But we never touched him at all. He had a straight line to Gabe, and Gabe had no chance.
Yeah, you saw it, Brett, and you called it well. Just an outstanding call by their defensive unit. We still had our heavy package in there, so we had some new guys really in the football game that were due some blocks there that I don't think happened. And unfortunately, a great play by their defense means 6 points. Now call it 7 after the extra point. And Hueytown leads 21-7 with 7:11 to go here in the second. Quick note, we do get the football to start the second half of play. We got 7 minutes to go here in the first half, Brett. Just got to find a way to move this football down the field and make a play.
We just haven't been able to consistently move the ball. I mean, that's been the issue. We've had one big play in the game, and, you know, they've had a couple big plays in the running game. But, you know, they blitzed the play before on that first down run by Malcolm. And this time they brought it again, and we didn't see it at all. I mean, he came free about as easily as somebody can come free.
Note for us, we got Malcolm laid out over here too. He's trying to clean it up, but it looked like maybe a back issue that we were stretching him out for, and Corey is still down.
I don't know how Corey's got any gas left. He's spent more time running people down on big plays, and here's a squibber. Ball's tipped. We mishandled it, and we get it over here. Ty, 35-40 down this near sideline midfield. Going to be run down, and that's going to be 15 more. A face mask or a horse collar. I couldn't quite tell on this near side, but Ty Williams did a good job off the deflection, picking that ball up around the 30-yard line and getting it down this near sideline. That should be 15 more added on. I think he went out at the 40. So we could possibly see the ball down around the 25-yard line. And that's exactly where it's going to go to. Ball's going to go to the 25. So, boy, you talk about a turn of events right here with 6:59. Boy, this has been a momentum swing first half for both teams.
This is Joseph Dean with Alabama Funeral Homes. As many of you are aware, we had a fire that significantly damaged our facilities. We were in the process of getting those rebuilt. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused the families that we serve. I want you to know that we are capable of handling all of your needs at Frederick Dean Funeral Home of Opelika, which will be servicing Alabama Funeral Homes families. We can be reached at our same number, 256-896-4502, or by email at joseph@alabamafuneralhomes.com.
So, you finally got the boat, ATV, or side-by-side of your dreams, huh? But make it yours with marine-grade audio that'll provide crisp, high-quality sound that's loud enough to be heard, whether you're cruising on the lake or hitting a mud hole. Come see Steve at the Car Stereo Shop in Auburn, so you'll be ready to crank up the volume. Whoa, but wait, you don't have to pull out of the water and trailer it to Auburn. The Car Stereo Shop can handle all of your work at any one of the Lake Martin marinas.
I'm attorney Dane Sharp. Here at my office, we want to be different than the big city billboard lawyers. We want to give your case the personal attention that it deserves. We handle auto accidents, tractor-trailer accidents, and other cases where our clients have been injured and need personal legal attention. To me and my staff, you will not just be another number on the case file, and we will return your phone calls. So if you've been injured, give me a call today or visit us on our website.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hi, I'm Scott Blake.
I'm Angie Richardson, and we are the loan team here at Movement Mortgage.
Whether you're a first-time home buyer or you've gone through the process before,
Our mission is to help you move forward with the purchase of your future plans. Call me at 256-397-2771.
or call me at 256-794-1003.
Scott Blake, NMLS number 527945. Angie Richardson, NMLS number 216556. Movement Mortgage supports equal housing opportunity, NMLS number 39179. For licensing information, please visit NMLSConsumerAccess.org.
At Russell Medical, we're proud of our exceptional nurses, like Nurse Brandy Worthy. Brandy represents the selfless, compassionate clinical leader patients expect and coworkers admire. Brandy was recently honored with the Nightingale Award for Nursing Excellence for her high standards, sound judgment, and caring manner. Her passion for her profession inspires us all.
Being a nurse is not just what you do, it's who you are. I'm proud to be a part of the nursing team at Russell Medical. We are the link between all hospital services, providing you with exceptional, personalized care.
Skag, the toughest name in lawnmowers. Unmatched quality and performance for over 3 decades. The clear choice, the best mower money can buy for work or at home. Top lawn care professionals and discerning homeowners know that Skag means productivity and reliability. Every Skag mower is proudly built right here in the USA. Don't settle for anything less than simply the best. Skag.
Satterfield Outdoor Living on Highway 280 in Alex City.
Get ready to walk on the wild side at Sure Shot Outdoors. Hunting season is finally here, and it's time to stock up on everything you need this year. With a great selection of hunting rifles and shotguns, Sure Shot Outdoors is ready to get you prepared for the season. We offer everything from feeders to climbing stands and sportsman condos. Plus, we have a wide variety of Browning chairs and a full line of apparel to get you ready for the hunt. Visit us on Highway 280 in Alexander City today.
Slammed it out of his hand, so incomplete. Right now, Hueytown just making plays.
Yeah, just a great play defensively there as this one's underthrown. The first time we've seen Gabe underthrow one tonight. The 4 or 5 times that we've missed on deep routes have been him overthrowing the receivers, but gave Corey a chance to come back and make a play on the ball, which he does. Jumps up for it, has it in his hands, but a great job by their defender to get that hand through and knock it out.
2nd down and 10. 5 wide. We'll stay in that formation. Gabe Benton's going to run the football up the middle this time. 40, 35, following that blocker, following Cooper Spears right down Broadway, and picks up a Wildcat first down, compliments of UAB Cardiology Associates.
Love that big quarterback with the ability to run the football doing it. 6'3", 210 pounds, and you see their secondary coming up and tackling him, and he punished them. He came up a little gimpy after taking that hit from Gabe. Great job, great play call by the offensive staff.
Stay in the 5 wide. Gabe in the shotgun, going to drop back to pass. Going to load up and throw it over the middle.
Yes,
He's got
sir.
Chris Foster at the 15, down to around the 12-yard line. Another first down. Compliments of UAB Cardiology Associates. Moving the chains. That's an 18-yard gain in a first down.
Well thrown football by the junior there, and a good little slant pattern, a little deep slant pattern to Chris Foster at his slot receiver, and great hands by the junior to bring this one in.
First down and 10 at the 12. Gabe going to swing it out over here to Malcolm. Found a block 10 down the near sideline. Going to be pushed out of bounds. Let's see where, man, at the 8. Thought he had him maybe around the 6. But they're going to say he went out of bounds about the 8, so only picked up 4 right there. So 2nd down and 7. 3:37 on the clock here in the first half. Wildcats need to get in the end zone right here with 3:37 to go. Down 21-7. Gabe Benton in the shotgun, takes a snap, going to keep it himself, left side 5, and then is put down. I thought he was going to have some more room to the inside.
Great, you got to tip your hat to their secondary.
They are coming up.
They come up, and when they hit you, they square you up, and they hit you hard. And another big tackle by their safety right there because it was a good fake to Malcolm going across. Gabe pulls the football, cuts it back up the lane, does get the ball down outside the 5-yard line at the 6. Third down, we'll call it 4.
You got to have the 2-yard line.
Yeah, first down to gain.
Shotgun formation. Gabe takes the snap. Going to go into the end zone. Chris Foster, too hot.
Yeah, love the route.
And
Perfect
I'm telling
route.
you, Corey Milner was open in the middle of the end zone.
Little Z route right there. Good job showing inside by Chris Foster, cutting back outside.
That's a tough ball to handle right there.
It's just hot. It's a little too hot.
Yeah.
A little too high.
Well, here's 4th down and 4 at the 6 with 2:57 to go. We've had the ball on their 25-yard line, come away with no points, and now we have it down here at the 6. Shotgun, 5 wide, Gabe by himself.
Got to jump.
They didn't call it.
Didn't get in the neutral zone.
Wait a minute. I think we'll call a timeout. 2:57 to go here, and the Wildcats will burn an advanced heating and air timeout. We'll keep it right here. With 2:57 to go, just knocking on the door here. 4th down. Need to pick up 4. They can get a first down to the 2-yard line. With 2:57 to go here in the first half. Wildcats have had the football down inside Hueytown territory a couple times now tonight. Would love for the Wildcats to get in the end zone right here and cut this thing back to a 1-score game. Coming up at halftime, it'll be the Harold Orthodontics halftime show. We'll recap the first half action. Hopefully the Wildcats will only be down 1 score heading in to the locker room with a chance to tie it up coming out of the locker room. Here we go, 4th down and 4 at the Hueytown 6. Gabe Benton snap, gonna fire it into the corner of the end zone.
Did he catch that football?
Yes, he did. Touchdown, Wildcats, Malcolm Simmons. Over here in the corner, a low line drive. He had to go down to his knees, and he was able to go down and pick it out of the air. And the referees had to watch. They had to look at it. And both of them raised their arms, and the Wildcats are an extra point away from being back within 7.
Beautiful catch. Be hard for me to describe that one, but that's a little 6-7 yard out pattern. This one's right about a foot off the ground. He goes down and hands it in.
Extra point on the way by Noah Alsabrook is good. It is 21-14. Wildcats back within 1 score here with 2:34. And that Patterson Truck Parts drive recap, Randy. Wildcats able to drive the football down a good offensive drive that started at the Gopher 48-yard line. So 48 yards on that drive, capped off by that 6-yard touchdown strike from Gabe Benton to Malcolm Simmons. It's 21-14.
Couple of quick stats in the first half. Gabe 7 of 15 for 118 yards, 2 touchdowns, that 1 INT inside the end zone that really hurt us with a chance to score a little bit earlier in the game. Gabe does have 35 yards rushing to go along with it. We've tried to run the football a lot here in the first half. 12 carries for Malcolm Simmons, only 35 yards to show for it, though. It's Corey Milner with 3 catches for 81 yards and a touchdown. Chris Foster with 1 for 19, and now Malcolm Simmons with 3 catches, 18 yards, and the touchdown. Another key here in the first half has been the punting by Malcolm Simmons.
Yeah, you got 2:42 on the clock. Got to play defense. High pooch kick. Can be fielded. He fumbled it. Ball's on the ground. We got it. I think we got it. I think we got it on the far side.
Oh, my.
No, they say they got it. How in the world? I didn't see it from where we are. It looked like we had a guy slide. We may have knocked it out of bounds.
No, it didn't knock out of bounds. We must have lost it after.
I don't know that we actually ever had it. We slid toward it. I don't think we ever grabbed it. We had a shot at it, but
Kane said it fell out underneath. We slid after, and it fell through our chest.
Here we go. Hueytown 1st and 10 at their 20. Earl Woods under. That's holding. That is holding. Going to dump it across the middle. Wide open 30, 35, and there's a penalty flag. They're going to get us for interference. they had a hold back there. It was about as plain as day. And then they're going to throw a penalty flag up here against us, unless that official called holding from way back here. Pass interference against Hueytown. I'm sorry, the white hat, I don't know what he was watching. But he had him right in front of him, and they didn't throw the flag.
You're dead on. It's a mugging.
God almighty, man.
D. Woods back in the backfield.
21-14.
As clear a hold as you possibly could get, but this is the back judge, thank the Lord, making this call.
Yeah, he came.
He's the only one that made it right.
Now they're backed up at the 11. 2:29 to go here in the first half. First and 20 now.
See if they run the football now, Brett.
Yeah, you got to watch this little draw play up the middle. Earl Woods in the shotgun. And they are going to hand it off over there. We're going to wrap him up. Take a lick up here around the 12, 13-yard line. Playing some good old-fashioned blue-collar defense there by the Wildcats. Second down, and we'll call it about 18.
Zai Owens again in on the stops. Really played well out there in the first half tonight.
Don't let them out down here. 2 minutes on the clock. Earl Woods going to throw the football under pressure. Going to roll out, throw it over here. It's incomplete. He had his receiver up here at the sticks for a first down, and it went right through his hands. Number 7 there on the intended reception, T.J. Howell, had to go right through the wickets. 21-14, Hueytown, 3rd and 18. Don't let them out of here.
Clock stopped too, Brett. Big point.
Don't let them out right here. Shotgun snap, Earl Woods looking to throw it. Under pressure. Going to roll out to the right. Got to contain him, and they do.
Caden.
Put him down at the 20-yard line.
D. Woods held back in the backfield again, but we'll take it. Great job by
call a
Caden.
timeout.
Caden Hyde not jumping up on that fake run by Earl Woods coming down this right sideline, and it's a punting situation for Hueytown. And who will we send back deep here, Brett?
I don't know if Corey – I don't know what he's got in the tank as far as – it'll be Ty Williams, I believe, or Corey Milner would be my guess. 141. Not only did we kick the ball off with 2:29, we got them down there inside the 20. They have a penalty, backed them up to the 11. And the Wildcats have held now. It's 4th and 11. And we've a big drop pass there by their receiver. Was going to have enough for a first down, but he wasn't able to bring it in. And it stopped the clock. The Wildcats have an opportunity here to get the football back with plenty of time. I was just thinking that, hey, look, let's stop them, get to the locker room only down 7. We got a chance to drive the ball down, and we'll send Chris Foster back there.
I actually got Corey over here on this left side. I don't know if we see something that we like on a block or what.
Well, they're going to line up. There's a high snap. We went after it. He got it off. Going to hit it midfield. Chris is going to scoop it up. And that's a block in the back. My goodness. And that's the right call. Right there, and that's going to lose major field position right there.
You do feel like we saw something off this left side, and we were back there, Brett. Didn't quite get back to the ball, and a good punt out of there by Hueytown. Still a lot of time on the clock, minute 26 to go. This one will probably come back to what about the Wildcat 35, you guess?
It's going to be about the 35-ish. That was the right call.
Oh, yeah.
126 to go here in the first half. Wildcats actually go back to the 36, so right there at the 35.
Not sure on timeouts. I think we've got a few
I think
left.
we got one left.
Okay.
21-14.
Not one of those scoreboards that tell you.
No, it's the bare minimum. Plenty of time for this offense, so 126. Malcolm Simmons in motion, left to right, going to swing it back. It's a trick play. He's wide open. Looking for Chris Foster. He's got it. 25-20, 10-5, touchdown, Wildcats. Trick play. He was wide open. Malcolm Simmons to Chris Foster, and I mean, he ran past the defense. It was a little screen pass to Malcolm Simmons, but it was behind the line of scrimmage. And I can tell you this, nobody ran with Chris Foster. The only problem was, did he overthrow him? That's how wide open he was.
What a throw, though. Brett Pritchard, what a throw. First pass of the football game by Malcolm Simmons, about 60 yards down the field on a swing pass, and those are some of the toughest ones to catch.
I'm telling you, and
I'm so glad Chris caught that.
He's the only one on that side of the field. He was the only one on their side. Extra point on the way is up and good. We're tied. And we haven't seen trick plays out of this team this year. What a beautiful time to dial one up right there.
Thought I saw it coming. Most of the time when you see Malcolm coming in motion and we've got the quarterback back in shotgun, he's going in front of the quarterback. This time he circles around the back of him, Brett. So he's 3 yards behind the line, or behind the quarterback when he receives this swing pass out. And as soon as he catches it, my friend, he lets one go down the right sideline. You can't throw it as good any better.
64-yard touchdown strike from Malcolm Simmons to Chris Foster on a trick play, and for the first time ever, no penalty flag on a big play for Chris Foster. Thank the Lord. 1:15 to go here in the first half, and the Wildcats have tied it up. That's your new S&S Discount Tire score.
Welcome to Alex City Food Shop, your locally owned and operated Shell station located at Highway 280 and Airport Drive. Fill up with Shell V-Power Nitro Plus premium gasoline and get the best total engine protection you can get, period. Stop by anytime, day or night, open 24/7, and check out the great specials on all your favorite convenience store items. Keep that car clean with a touch-free car wash where your 6th wash is always free. Also, be sure to use your FRN and Winn-Dixie reward card and save on all of your gasoline purchases.
Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center provides optimum care for the whole person. Dr. Dimo Popov specializes in the prevention and diagnosis of high blood pressure, kidney disease, diabetes, and acute and chronic conditions. Our weight loss clinic offers lipo shots and a guide to healthy weight loss. Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center, where lifestyle changes are made.
Hey, this is Doug Roberts, long-term resident of Alexander City. I sold my house with Century 21 Lake Area Realty because all my life I had heard that to sell a house you need 3 things: location, location, location. I found out there's actually 4. You need location, 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 and Rhonda Gaskins at Century 21 Lake Area Realty to sell your house fast.
Call me today and let me go to work for you. 256-749-3644.
Morris Haynes Law Firm in Alex City has had a fantastic 2022. Morris Haynes has settled cases totaling over $7 million and has tried cases in 5 different counties from Mobile to Etowah, where Alabama juries have awarded over $5 million. If you, a family member, or a friend is harmed by the wrongdoing of another, please consider giving Morris Haynes a call, 256-329-2000.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
Let Riverbank and Trust open doors for you. Whether you're purchasing land, a lot by the lake, or building or buying a home, begin with Tallapoosa County's loan experts. They'll guide you through the entire process, providing local decision-making, prompt responses, and the best real estate loan solutions for your unique needs. And in most cases, Riverbank and Trust can close your loan in 30 days or less, and they'll walk by your side every step of the way. It's all just part of the Riverbank and Trust difference. We invite you to experience it for yourself.
Life's too short for bad appliances. Let Tapley Appliance Center in Alex City give you the long-term relationship you need in your next appliance purchase. Tapley sells only the best brands like Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Amana, and Maytag. And with Tapley, you get better selection, quality, and warranties, as well as professional delivery and installation. Tapley knows you're going to be happy long-term because our brands are built for the long run. Tapley Appliance off Cherokee Road in Alex City. Call 256-329-9762 for superior selection, value, and service.
Top Gun 1, this is
Tower. Termite swarm season is here. Time to lock and load. Top Gun 1. Over.
Tower, this is Top Gun 1. I'm arming my state-of-the-art termite tech device that uses sonar technology to find termites in your home without going into your walls or floors.
Roger that, Top Gun 1. You are clear to engage.
For bond or service, call Top Gun Pest Control at 256-234-7375. With over 20 years of combined experience, our team can eliminate all pests from your home. Top Gun Pest Control, because we feel the tug to kill some bugs.
At Tallahassee Power and Equipment, we offer a full line of Husqvarna products. Whether you need a blower to maintain those falling leaves or you want to start a landscaping business, Tallahassee Power and Equipment has you covered. We offer products for all projects, big or small. And with financing options available, you can't go wrong. Ask us about our military and first responder discounts. Give us a call at 334-283-8000 or stop by and let us get you in the right mower at the right price today.
Halftime show, the most advanced options for orthodontics, TMJ, and sleep apnea treatments here. 21 apiece. Wildcats and Gophers tied up here in the first round of the Alabama High School Athletic Association state playoffs. Good to be back after 4 years in the not making the playoffs. Wildcats are here in a shootout. Is exactly what we thought it would be in the first half. Hueytown strikes first to go up 7-0, and then they come back with another big play, go up 14-0, and it looked like early on, Randy, they may run away with it, in which, a seasoned team that went to the state championship game last year, finished runner-up to a very good Clay Chaltville team. But the Wildcats come back on their third offensive possession, and Gabe Benton was able to roll the pocket to the right, put his foot in the ground, hit Corey Milner, who'd made big plays all year, 67-yard touchdown strike to get us on the board, make it 14-7. It was kind of back and forth at that point, and then Gabe was hit from a blindside blitz. Ball pops out. They pick it up, scoop it up, run it into the end zone, go back up 14, go back up 21-7. And once again, it looked like they had made a big play and seized momentum. Wildcats had a couple opportunities driving the football down, got down inside the 10-yard line. It was a 4th down and 4 from the 6, and a great throw by Gabe Benton and an even better catch by Malcolm Simmons in the left corner down here by the pylon to score a touchdown on 4th down to cut the lead to 21-14. And then the Wildcats come back after holding Hueytown, get the football back, and then a trick play, the first one we've seen all season. Gabe Benton swings the ball behind the line of scrimmage to Malcolm Simmons, and 65 yards later, Chris Foster, the only player on the Hueytown side of the field, had to wait for the ball to come down, and Malcolm hits him in stride, and he scores, and we tie the football game up at 21 apiece, and it's been a first half of huge plays on both sides, some big defensive stops by both teams, some crazy special teams plays. It's been what you want in a first-round playoff
Definitely
game.
has. Let's tip your hat to Hueytown's defense there in the first half. Brett, running the football is a struggle. They stream you out trying to run to the sideline, and we've got a lot of speed with Malcolm Simmons, but there's not a lot of cutback lanes to go to. I know early on I looked down at some stats, and Malcolm had 12 rushes in the first half for only 35 yards. Not too often we've seen that on the season. Gabe did find some running lanes. He had 35 yards rushing there in the first half. But we've had to make hay hitting big plays down the field, and we've been able to do it, Brett.
We have.
67-yarder to Milner, as you mentioned. Foster with that beautiful catch down the right sideline on a beautiful pass by Malcolm Simmons. And, you mentioned there in the first half, I thought that we kind of, got our sea legs under us defensively about midway through the second quarter, and liked what we're doing. Earl Woods is dynamic. He's going to make plays. Going to be tough to hem them up all night. But Zy Owens and Caden Hyde really played well there in the first half, and we need them to play extremely well. And, man, we traveled, didn't we? I looked down, and there may have been 30 fans in the stands at 6:35, and Brett looked over and he said, Randy, it's just the day. It's the day and age that we live in. People don't show up for these things the way that they once did. Well, I look down now, and we have packed this side. We've got a ton of fans from Birmingham area.
Right.
I look over to my left. I see Jerome Gamble sitting beside us. I look down in front of me. I see Scott Sturdivant. Look in front of us. I see Bryant Horn and Michael Blake and David Dunlap, and I'm just proud to see some guys that played a lot of ball, that live around this area, coming out and supporting, and that's important tonight, and I think it's going to be needed here in the second half.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Wildcats will get the football to come out in the second half. They won the toss and deferred to the second half, so a positive there. If I want to mention that outside of those first 2 touchdowns offensively, Hueytown struggled to move the football. As you mentioned, we settled in to ourselves on defense. They had a scoop and score on a turnover. They were able to pick up that 3rd touchdown, but outside of that, that was it. They were kind of held in check. Now, they did get stopped inside the 20-yard line down here on the last play of the game. They had it first down at the 12, and Earl Woods tried to run to the corner, and Caden Hyde was able to run him out of bounds and not allow him to make that move inside, and kept him angled toward the boundary and ran him out of bounds there, Randy, and that's how we ended the first half.
I want to read something that our good friend Justin Mosley sent over, Brett, because I do think that it maybe does a better job than you and I just did to explain that first half. You know, our kids haven't been in a playoff game for 4 years, and so you don't know how you're going to respond. And I can't remember in quite some time where a team from here responded the way that we did in the first half. We got it taken to us on those first couple of drives by Hueytown. We were down 14-0. It was looking pretty easy. It would have been easy just to pack it up, lose by 4 or 5 touchdowns, go home with an 8-3 mark, and say what a great season. Hopefully we can build on it. But these kids didn't do that, Brett. They played hard. They closed out the first half great. Look up on the scoreboard. We get the ball first to start the second half, and we're knotted up at 21. I think if I'd have told you that when it was 14-all, you'd have taken it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, no doubt about it. A score down south. Potential second-round opponent, Theodore, up 21-0 in the second quarter. So no surprise there. Number 1 team in 6A football. We'll visit the Sportplex if we can get out of here tonight with a victory. We'll take another break here on the Harold Orthodontics Halftime Show. When we come back, we'll get you set for the second half. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Welcome to Alex City Food Shop, your locally owned and operated Shell station located at Highway 280 and Airport Drive. Fill up with Shell V-Power Nitro Plus premium gasoline and get the best total engine protection you can get, period. Stop by anytime, day or night, open 24/7, and check out the great specials on all your favorite convenience store items. Keep that car clean with a touch-free car wash where your 6th wash is always free. Also, be sure to use your FRN and Winn-Dixie reward card and save on all of your gasoline purchases.
Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center provides optimum care for the whole person. Dr. Dimo Popov specializes in the prevention and diagnosis of high blood pressure, kidney disease, diabetes, and acute and chronic conditions. Our weight loss clinic offers lipo shots and a guide to healthy weight loss. Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center, where lifestyle changes are made.
Hey, this is Doug Roberts, long-term resident of Alexander City. I sold my house with Century 21 Lake Area Realty because all my life I had heard that to sell a house you need 3 things: location, location, location. I found out there's actually 4. You need location, 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 and Rhonda Gaskins at Century 21 Lake Area Realty to sell your house fast.
Call me today and let me go to work for you. 256-749-3644.
Morris Haynes Law Firm in Alex City has had a fantastic 2022. Morris Haynes has settled cases totaling over $7 million and has tried cases in 5 different counties from Mobile to Etowah, where Alabama juries have awarded over $5 million. If you, a family member, or a friend is harmed by the wrongdoing of another, please consider giving Morris Haynes a call, 256-329-2000.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
At Tallahassee Power and Equipment, we offer a full line of Husqvarna products. Whether you need a blower to maintain those falling leaves or you want to start a landscaping business, Tallahassee Power and Equipment has you covered. We offer products for all projects, big or small. And with financing options available, you can't go wrong. Ask us about our military and first responder discounts. Give us a call at 334-283-8000 or stop by and let us get you in the right mower at the right price today.
Let Riverbank and Trust open doors for you. Whether you're purchasing land, a lot by the lake, or building or buying a home, begin with Tallapoosa County's loan experts. They'll guide you through the entire process, providing local decision-making, prompt responses, and the best real estate loan solutions for your unique needs. And in most cases, Riverbank and Trust can close your loan in 30 days or less, and they'll walk by your side every step of the way. It's all just part of the Riverbank and Trust difference. We invite you to experience it for yourself.
The all-new R Cafe in Rockford is open and the place for true Southern-style cooking. Open Tuesday through Saturday in downtown Rockford on US 231. The R Cafe serves up true Southern cooking with a meat and 3 for lunch. And on Friday and Saturday, get the best dinners in the area with fresh from the garden vegetables. Gulf-style scallops and shrimp, and Bayou-style alligator. Central Alabama's new place for Southern-style cooking with a down-home atmosphere. That's the all-new R Cafe in downtown Rockford.
76% of nurses say they went into the profession because they wanted to help patients. No matter the reason you decided to become a nurse, you have all the tools needed to advance your degree at Jacksonville State University. Our Master's in Nursing program is now offered fully online and can be completed in less than 2 years. You can customize a flexible course schedule so you can receive your advanced education degree all while working on the front lines. JSU Nursing, your opportunity to advance your career and serve your community.
Why is Sarah Automotive Group on Highway 280 in Sylacauga the place for the best deals on your new ride? 3 compelling reasons. 1. With 3 full new car dealers on one lot, you get the best in comparison and incentives on Fords, Hondas, and Nissans. Unmatched selection. 2. Sarah pays over market value for your trades to maintain East Central Alabama's best pre-owned vehicle selection and sales. And 3. The Sarah Automotive price won't be beat and delivers lower payments and huge value on your next buy. Shop online or on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
This is Joseph Dean with Alabama Funeral Homes. As many of you are aware, we had a fire that significantly damaged our facilities. We were in the process of getting those rebuilt. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused the families that we serve. I want you to know that we are capable of handling all of your needs at Frederick Dean Funeral Home of Opelika, which will be servicing Alabama Funeral Homes families. We can be reached at our same number, 256-896-4502, or by email at joseph@alabamafuneralhomes.com.
The food at Oscar's Cafe makes your mouth water. At Oscar's, enjoy great tasting catfish, or maybe you're just in the mood for one of Oscar's fresh salads. Even kids know the place for a fine meal is Oscar's with a great kids menu. Oscar's also has great tasting burgers full of backyard flavor. So come on out to Oscar's Cafe for great food and homegrown hospitality. We're located on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, just before the Blue Creek Bridge. And remember, it's all fun and games till there's only one cheese ball left.
So, you finally got the boat, ATV, or side-by-side of your dreams, huh? Then make it yours with marine-grade audio that'll provide crisp, high-quality sound that's loud enough to be heard, whether you're cruising on the lake or hitting a mud hole. Come see Steve at the Car Stereo Shop in Auburn, so you'll be ready to crank up the volume. Whoa, but wait, you don't have to pull out of the water and trailer it to Auburn. The Car Stereo Shop can handle all of your work at any one of the Lake Martin marinas.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hi, I'm Scott Blake.
I'm Angie Richardson, and we are the loan team here at Movement Mortgage.
Whether you're a first-time home buyer or you've gone through the process before,
our mission is to help you move forward with the purchase of your future plans. Call me at 256-397-2771.
or call me at 256-794-1003.
Scott Blake, NMLS number 527945. Angie Richardson, NMLS number 216556. Movement Mortgage supports equal housing opportunity, NMLS number 39179. For licensing information, please visit NMLSConsumerAccess.org.
At Russell Medical, we're proud of our exceptional nurses, like Nurse Brandy Worthy. Brandy represents the selfless, compassionate clinical leader patients expect and coworkers admire. Brandy was recently honored with the Nightingale Award for Nursing Excellence for her high standards, sound judgment, and caring manner. Her passion for her profession inspires us all.
Being a nurse is not just what you do, it's who you are. I'm proud to be a part of the nursing team at Russell Medical. We are the link between all hospital services, providing you with exceptional, personalized care.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
76% of nurses say they went into the profession because they wanted to help patients. No matter the reason you decided to become a nurse, you have all the tools needed to advance your degree at Jacksonville State University. Our Master's in Nursing program is now offered fully online and can be completed in less than 2 years. You can customize a flexible course schedule so you can receive your advanced education degree all while working on the front line. JSU Nursing, your opportunity to advance your career and serve your community.
Why is Sarah Automotive Group on Highway 280 in Sylacauga the place for the best deals on your new ride? 3 compelling reasons. 1. With 3 full new car dealers on one lot, you get the best in comparison and incentives on Fords, Hondas, and Nissans. Unmatched selection. 2. Sarah pays over market value for your trade to maintain East Central Alabama's best pre-owned vehicle selection and sale. And 3. The Sarah Automotive price won't be beat and delivers lower payments and huge value on your next buy. Shop online or on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Wildcat Football Network. Tied up 21 apiece here. Getting set to bring you the second half. And one thing we didn't mention on the Harold Orthodontics halftime show is the punting from Malcolm Simmons really pinned Hueytown back inside their territory deep several times. And I think better than 60-yard per punt average for Malcolm Simmons, and that is not a misstep. That is probably dead on. And we talked about that before the game. Coach Grider and I said, you know, that's a weapon that most high schools, maybe even colleges, don't have the luxury of having, is a guy that can punt the way Malcolm does in flip field position. And, you know, Hueytown's a quick strike team and score from anywhere, but, Randy, the one thing you want them to do is you want them to have a majority of the field to have to go down to try to score touchdowns. You don't want to give them short field, and that's the good thing about Malcolm Simmons. Most of the time he's going to pin teams deep.
He is, and, you know, he boomed, too, that they weren't necessarily rugby-style kicks that happened to bounce an additional 20 yards. One of them did that, but 2 of them that he kicked there in the first half were 60 yards in the air.
Right.
And one that just coffin cornered into the right corner of the end zone, hit at the 5-yard line, about a 60, 62-yard punt in the air, hits at the 5 directly to the right. It bounces out of bounds. He's unbelievable when it comes to punting the football, but a key thing that you need to watch for, our kids running all over the field, having to play both ways. Malcolm's really trying to stretch out something that's going on with the bottom left side of his back is the only thing that I can guess. Corey there in the first half had to hawk down 2 long touchdown runs, and it spent him. He did make a couple of big plays and had 85 yards in receptions in the first half, but hopefully he caught his breath there in the at halftime and can come back out strong here in the second half.
Second half kickoff coming up right here. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoors. Hueytown going to kick off right to left, and it's a one-step kick down the middle of the field, fielded at the 25 by Ty Williams. Cut off at the 30 and then brought down. Don't let him rip it out there, Ty. Wildcats will start 1st and 10 at their own 30, moving left to right. And nothing would be better than a 70-yard touchdown drive here to start this second half. Wildcats and Hueytown tied up at 21 apiece. Split 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Ball in the near hash, moving left to right. as we get ready to start here in the second half, brought to you by Security Pest Controls. A low snap, but a handoff to Malcolm Simmons across the 30 up to the 33.
I'm telling you, he's hurt. He is trying his best to fight through it, Brett, but anything that's putting him down on the ground has him really gimpy. I don't know if it's necessarily on his left hip or is in his back, but you see him go down there, does pick up 2 yards.
Yeah,
I think he's okay when he's in a sprint.
Yeah, well,
it's anything that sends him to the ground.
I don't know if he'll be able to go much longer. 2 receivers to the top, 2 down here to the bottom, 2nd down and 8. Shotgun snap. Gabe going to dump it to Malcolm, cuts it back up the middle of the field. 35, boy, he takes a shot from the backside up here around the 36, 37. Going to be short by about 3 yards. And, again, I don't know how much more he can take. He's slow and getting up, and they're going to have to bring him out. And that's the right thing to do. 3rd and 5 is what they'll call it. Wildcats need to move the chains and
send Ty Williams into the ballgame for him, Brett.
Trips to the top, 2 to the bottom. Gabe in the shotgun low. Gets it. Going to step up, throw it. There he is. Down here to New McKinney. Tipped away at the 20-yard line. Had coverage. It was man coverage over there, and he tipped it away. And the Wildcats are going to be 3 and out, going to have to punt the football.
Looking for a deep post pattern from McKinney, and Gabe maybe like to have this one back, just run that one forward and try to pick up the first down. But, you know, Malcolm being a little bit gimpy probably caused a little bit of the issue there and makes it tough on him. But 2 or 3 steps behind the defense.
Yeah.
And this one didn't come out quite as well out of Gabe's hands as he would like it.
Here's a punt from Malcolm back out there. Can he get it off? Booms this one. I think he tried to fair catch it back here at the 15. He did. Kind of half-heartedly gave a signal, but once again, Hueytown pinned deep inside their own 20. They'll put him down at the 16, I think, is where they'll say. 10:25 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And Malcolm trying to work out whatever's ailing him over here on the sideline. Hueytown on offense, first time here in the second half. Earl Woods takes the snap. He'll pull it up the middle, takes a shot, but across the 20 and then put down at the 22, 23-yard line. So that's about 6 or 7 yards there on first down.
He's good with that. He's strong, keeps the legs churning. He's just hard to gather in.
Here's Earl Woods going to hand off to Rouser. Rouser popped down over there on the right side. Great job by Inslee Goggins over there on the far side. And it'll be 3rd down very quickly. That's the thing about a tempo offense, Randy. You can go off the field very quick if you don't get that first down. They need 3 yards here. 3rd down and 3. Earl Woods going to keep it up the middle. He's going to be right at the stick, man, I'm telling you. I mean, I think it's a 4th down. I don't think he got it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be about 6 to 8 inches short.
No way they go for it here, do they? Do they roll the dice here?
They could, man. You know, he's special back there at quarterback, Brett.
Yeah,
you got to put a lot of confidence in him.
You slip down here.
They're going to punt it.
And that's the right thing if you're Hueytown and their offensive line's mad. But you got to play the odds at this point right here. 9:12 to go. Wildcats hold them about 6 inches from a first down. There's the snap. Gets it off. Not a bad punt there. Going to hit the 48 and take a Wildcat bounce out of bounds. So it's going to go out right at the 48. So trading 3 and outs here to start this second half. Wildcats will start 1st and 10 from their own 48. 8:57 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Wind with us here. Will
right
not
now.
Be with us
in the
4th.
That's right.
So may want to take advantage of it right now, Brett. Malcolm's still over here on the sideline trying to stretch things out. We'll send Ty Williams back in at running back. Malik Maddox, talked to him before the game.
He's out.
Out for the season.
1st down and 10. counter play fake. Going to roll out to the right, dump it out here to Chris Foster in open field, 45, broke a tackle, got a first down.
Great job,
Compliments
Chris.
of UAB Cardiology Associates down there to the 41-yard line.
Love the decision right there. Show a little counter back to Ty. Roll the pocket, the out pattern to the slot receivers open. Don't waste time looking down the field. Give it to an athlete over there on the sideline. Let him make a play.
Well, you know what? First downs, Randy, here, and eating clock up, keeping their offense off the field is a win right now. Cash it in when you get down there. Trips to the top here on first down. Going to be a little quick screen pass to Corey. He got it, 40, 35 in open field. Broke a tackle, 30, and down to the 29. And here's a penalty flag coming in. Maybe a face mask coming in here at the end. We'll see what it is.
We had offensive linemen down the field blocking as well, Brett, so I hope it's a face mask. It looked like it would be.
Yeah, it's going to be against them.
But we did have linemen down there where they threw it.
Well, the pass was already caught, though, on a screen. That wouldn't have been a lineman downfield. So
personal foul, too.
Yeah, that's going to move it down inside the 15 down to around the 13-yard line. So first down and 10 with 8:14. Wildcats on the move here, tied up at 21 apiece.
Great effort by Corey.
That was a great catch, too, by the way, in traffic. Here's Gabe. Going to counter it back, and he countered it right into a blitzer.
What a run.
Ty broke the tackle.
What a
10,
run.
5. He's in. Touchdown. Wildcats. He broke a tackle right as he took the handoff, and he took it in from 13 yards out.
Beautiful run by the senior corner, running back, kick returner. You ask him to do it, he does it. He does it with a smile on his face. Ty Williams with a handoff back on the counter to the left. They call a defensive play right into it. He takes a quick jab step out to the left and makes him miss, makes one more miss right there at the line of scrimmage and takes it in.
Looked like that play was going to be diagnosed perfectly by Hueytown, and the athleticism of Ty Williams made that play. Extra point coming up. There's the snap, the place. The kick is on the way, and the kick's good. Wildcats lead for the first time, 28-21. That Patterson Truck Parts drive recap went 52 yards. Capped off with a 13-yard touchdown run by Ty Williams, and that is your Patterson Truck Parts drive recap right there. Good methodical drive, aided by a 15-yard penalty, but a couple of good throws by Gabe Benton to Chris Foster and Corey Milner to keep the drive going. Didn't have to use Malcolm on that drive. That was a positive. Malcolm got to sit that one out.
You want the best opportunity to be successful in life. You deserve that opportunity. Well, you just happens to be in our motto. Central to you, central to your success. Your future is right now. Don't wait. Make your dreams a reality by enrolling at Central Alabama Community College. Register today at cacc.edu.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Welcome to Grace's, y'all. It's fall. Just to remind you, we are located in the same place we've been for decades. Our number is still the same, 256-234-4238. It's one of our favorite times of the year. Our assortment of fall items will cheer you up, from our cornucopia to our other dried arrangements. Whether you're dressing up the inside of your home or outside, we have you covered. Grace's Flowers in Elk City.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com today.
The all-new Triple R Cafe in Rockford is open and the place for true Southern-style cooking. Open Tuesday through Saturday in downtown Rockford on US 231. The Triple R Cafe serves up true Southern cooking with a meat and 3 for lunch. And on Friday and Saturday, get the best dinners in the area with fresh from the garden vegetables. Gulf-style scallops and shrimp, and Bayou-style alligator. Central Alabama's new place for Southern-style cooking with a down-home atmosphere. That's the all-new Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford.
You don't have to ask who, what, or why. Who's Diner is the go-to place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 22 and 280 in Alex City. Who's Diner offers the best meals and the best deals in town. Try our fresh, made-from-scratch pancakes, chicken salad, Philly cheesesteak, or the Who Burger. It doesn't get any better than who? Who's Diner, of course, on the corner of Highway 22 and 280. Who's hungry? Why is Sarah Automotive Group on Highway 280 in Sylacauga the place for the best deals on your new ride? 3 compelling reasons. 1. With 3 full new car dealers on one lot, you get the best in comparison and incentives on Fords, Hondas, and Nissans' unmatched selection. 2. Sarah pays over market value for your trade to maintain East Central Alabama's best pre-owned vehicle selection and sales. And 3. The Sarah Automotive price won't be beat and delivers lower payments and huge value on your next buy. Shop online or on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
28-21, Wildcats take their first lead here of the night. 7:58 to go in the third quarter, and the Wildcats will kick off. And how many unanswered points is that now? Is that 21 unanswered by the Wildcats?
I think so, Brett. You know, and, hey, this one will go unseen and untalked about if I don't do it right here, but Ty Williams takes in that snap. It's right there on the ground, Brett. Cleanly gets it up on the tee, and Noah's pure tonight. He's had a heck of a run the last 3 or 4 weeks.
He has. He's really gotten his confidence going. Going to be kicking left to right. Got to have good coverage here. It's a pooch kick over here on the near side. It's going to be fair call there at the 25. And, I mean, that was a late fair catch as he was kind of going backwards. But, again, putting Hueytown at their own 25, not giving their return guys a chance to make a play. And they're playing it perfectly. Wildcats getting down the field and in great position. Here we go again. Defense has really stepped up since those first 2 touchdowns early in the first quarter.
Single safety coverage back deep.
Here's Earl Woods going to run it over here up the middle. And he is in open field up to the 35-yard line. He's got a first down. That's how fast he can get it. They'll move the chains there. And that's all in the middle of traffic right there.
Just hard to figure out which lane he's going to pick. And the one that he does, he's strong and physical and can run through arm tackles.
Shotgun going to roll out under pressure, going to throw it. Pass is caught up here at the 45 and open field tackle, but I think he's going to lose yards back behind the first down. Would have had it originally, but was tackled back here around the 42. So we'll say 2nd down and 3 coming up. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Here's Earl Woods running the football up the middle. Cross midfield, dragging a tackler, 45. And this guy does this, Randy. He'll put the team on his back, and right now he's trying to be Superman, take them down the field by himself.
He is Superman running the football. He's nothing special when it comes to throwing the football down the field. He's decent. He's good enough to keep you off balance, Brett, but he can run it with the best of them.
Well, and this is all in the middle between the tackles, too. And he gets lost in there, and as shifty as he is, he makes it really tough to get your hands on him. And we have a man injured with 7:11 to go here in the third quarter.
I think it's a cramp. It's Brian Simmons down.
Haven't really called his name much tonight. Really kind of takes a guy like him out of the game with the way they run their offense. He doesn't drop back and look down the field for 4 or 5 seconds, Randy. He's moving forward on a midline option type play, and he's scrambling a lot. And Brian's going to jog off the field. That's good to see. But Hueytown's moved the ball inside Wildcat territory down here to the 44-yard line.
Just want to make it hard on them, Brett. Don't give up that 40, 50-yard play. It's really the only thing you can ask for against this team. They're going to get their yards. Just make them do it 10, 11 times in a row.
Right.
See if you can make them throw the football inside the 20 and maybe pick one off. I'm telling you, he'll throw it into traffic.
Here he goes again to the left, trying to cut outside. And Wildcats can't get to him, 40-35, and going to run out of bounds. He just toys with people when he gets in open field. And he's going to move the chains once again. They're on the move. And Earl Woods, I wouldn't be surprised if this is what we see the rest of the night from Hueytown.
Saw it a lot last year in the championship game, didn't he?
He's going to roll and going to come back to the left. Great job there on that counter play. Right there in the middle of the field. And the Wildcats diagnose that one. That's Jai Hicks. Lost 2 yards there behind the chains now.
It's easy to sit at home and say, why don't you spy him? Why don't you have somebody spy
Yeah,
him?
good luck.
It's not that easy. He makes you look silly even if you are matched up man with him. He's almost a give to the running backs, a gift at this point.
Oh, we'll take it. He lost 2 yards there. 2nd and 12. By himself, Earl Woods going to look to throw the ball. He's going to step up in the pocket, going to dump one over here. Pass is called at the 25. Boy, what a hit coming from the backside down to the 20. But that's another first down. And that's what he'll do is he'll hang around in there and throw a little dump pass and move the chains, and that's what they do. Earl Woods back to the line of scrimmage at the 20. Shotgun snap, going to hand off to Rouser. Rouser's hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
Kyle Williams, Jai Hicks will come off the bottom of the pile with a tackle there. Maybe a half-yard, 1 yard gain there on first down. We'll roll under 6 minutes to go in the third. Wildcats lead 28-21. Actually, they'll call it no gain, 2nd down and 10.
Fake the handoff to Rouser. Earl Woods still got it. He's going to swing it out to him. He's wide open. Nobody went with him, and he's going to walk in the end zone for a touchdown. That time he faked the handoff to Rouser, and he floated out in the flat, and nobody went with him.
A lot of times that's a great play call, Brett. You show that give. Think you're looking down the middle of the field. You wheel it out of the backfield to the running back. Unless someone knows that they're in man coverage over there, Brett, and actually go with
There's
it.
A penalty flag coming in. Don't know what this is going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on somebody. 5:42 to go here in the third. Hueytown's an extra point away from tying it up. We'll discuss what this is. He took that ball 75 yards, and the majority of it was Earl Woods running the ball.
Brett, I'm going to say what you said when we're standing on the field before the game, though. You're going to have to score some points here tonight to win it. And late in the football game, they're going to put it in Woods' hands and let him do what he normally does. And right now they have, but I think that –
like on both teams. Okay, yeah, sorry, didn't want to cut you off. But
just offsetting penalties,
Yep.
So they'll go ahead and kick this one through. And I think you're dead on. You know, we're going to have to take advantage of each time we have the football and put points on the board.
Yeah, you're going to have to make your possessions count. Extra point coming up. Maybe he'll miss it. 5:42 to go here in the third. There's the snap, the place. Kicks on the way, and kicks good. Tied up 28 apiece. 5:42 here in the third. The Wildcats will be back on offense. It'll be a shootout to the end right here tonight. Again, defensive stops are at a premium. Did a good job. Their first offensive possession, we stopped them there. They had to punt and set us up at the 48, which allowed us to go down and score our first touchdown here in the second half. So it's a anytime you get a defensive stop here tonight, it's a
win.
It's a win.
You know, I don't know what you can scheme up, Brett. You got to hope that he beats you throwing the football, but, you know, on that drive he made 3 or 4 big plays with his arm. None deep down the field, but all of them with a variety where you know that he can hurt you running the football, and you've got to send defenders at him. You got to try to send pressure, and you got to try to stay in lanes, and if you're in man coverage, you got to find him out of the backfield too. So it's a hard offense to cover. It's understandable why they put up so many points last year. Brett, you know they almost scored 800 points last year in 15 football games. 770. Has to be a record.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, who in the world – there's no one that can have put up more points than that. I looked down today. I think it was 765 or something in a 15-game schedule.
Wow.
And this year they're averaging 45.7. They've got 457 points coming into the ball game tonight. They got 28 on us. But our plays are there too. And
yeah,
we're gonna have our chances.
I think we're identical. I mean, obviously, with 5.5 to go here in the third, we're tied. They do have a defensive score tonight.
They do.
And that was a big one. They had a fumble recovery for a touchdown, and they'll kick right to left. Wildcats will be back on offense.
We've thrown an interception inside the red zone, actually inside the 5-yard line.
Yep.
Have they turned the football over?
They have not. And it's a little pooch kick down the middle. We need to field it, and we do right there at the 30.
Go,
Found
Chris.
him. There's
Go,
Chris
Chris.
Foster, 40, 45, midfield, and going to run out of bounds. If you want a guy to scoop it up, that's Chris Foster. And, man, when he gets going north and south, he gets big chunks of yards, and the Wildcats will start in plus territory at the Hueytown 48-yard line.
And I like that decision by Chris. You know, he takes it past the midfield stripe, has defenders all inside, and I think he learned something a little early on at Homewood. At times, take what you've got, don't cut it back inside and try to take on 3 defenders and fumble the football. So a big play right here. Got to keep playing some offense, keep putting points on the board.
Take over at the Hueytown 48. Gabe Benton will take the shotgun snap, and he'll just run ahead, and he'll get down to the 45, so he'll pick up a 3 yards there on first down. Not as much as we've seen there in the middle of that field. Actually going to give him close to 4.
Still like keeping them honest in between the tackles. You know, Malcolm's really gimpy with his hip. So the only way you're going to keep him honest between the tackles right now is Gabe. And so he may have to do a little bit more of that. I think Malcolm's good to run straight ahead and get out there at receiver. It's actually running and taking those shots.
2nd down and 7, shotgun snap, swing it out there to Corey Milner in open field, 45-40, and out of bounds. And there's a penalty flag. I think there's a little bit of late hit out there, pushing him as he goes out of bounds. That could be 15 more if this call is what I think it is.
Officials in the playoff game.
Oh man, they don't call holding on us.
Don't call holding against Malcolm in a block.
My goodness,
oh my.
I swear.
That's going to be a hold 10 yards down
and
the field on the block.
And it just didn't have to do it because we had a first down. Wow. Haven't had many penalties in the game tonight, but this one will go.
No, it hasn't. This one hurts a little bit, but it'll be 2nd down and
about the same.
About the same, maybe 6 yards. We may have gained a yard on it.
I don't think it's going to be. Yeah, it is. Gained a yard. But should have had a first down. It was a swing pass out there, and he really didn't need any help block. I mean, that pass was designed, and Corey in open field like that was going to pick that first down up by himself, but Malcolm hit with a possible hold on that far side. 2nd down and 6 now. Foster in motion, actually Williams in motion left to right. Gabe's under a lot of pressure. Ball's on the ground, and they got it. Actually, still scrambling for it, and I think we fell on it somehow.
That's a huge play right there by David Lawson to fall back on that football and read that it was going down, but Gabe with a tough play there, and I think we were trying to hit Ty Williams on a swing pass out as he motions across the formation, giving Malcolm a break. I just don't know how much more Malcolm's got in the tank, Brett. That's a key here in the football game to close it out.
3rd down and a mile. I don't know how else to say it. This team can pick it up.
It's going to probably have to give McKinney a chance down here at the bottom of the field. The only thing I can see that I like.
Shotgun snap. They rush 3. Steps up in the pocket. Going to throw it short to Chris Foster, and he had him. Man, it would have been a first down.
Yeah, great job by Gabe stepping up in the pocket, reading that he had a pocket built in by the offensive line there, but I guess he short-armed
it. He short-armed the pass.
Yeah, he had Chris. I think he also had Corey. I don't think that's a comeback. I think Corey at times will be on a go, and he'll read that the quarterback's rushed, and he'll come back to the football, but I think he was open as well. But we'll send Malcolm Simmons back deep to punt.
We have put the ball on the ground tonight. the best thing that happened on that drive is we recovered it. Here comes Malcolm for a punt.
Good snap.
There's a snap. Malcolm's got plenty of time. Boy, what a boomer. It's going to be shorter than normal. He ran up and fumbled it. And goes out of bounds. He muffed it. They're going to be out of bounds at the 23-yard line. So Malcolm, a high hanger there with 3:45 to go, gives it back to Hueytown. We're tied at 28 apiece.
What do you dial up, Brett? I don't, defensively, he can just hurt you in so many different ways. You'd want to spy him, but when you spy him, you take somebody that's not matched up with a receiver out wide.
The big play in that drive, Randy, we had a first down.
Yep.
And a hold that comes back.
Really hurt us. See how much they spread you out, Brett. When you've got a quarterback back there that really doesn't need anybody else beside him running, hard.
Here we go over here, 30, 35, and 40-yard line. Pass out here in the flat.
Tip your hat to them.
Howell.
Offensively, they've decided to throw the football a little bit more here in the second half.
First down and 10. Real quick tempo here. Handoff left side, and they got big blocks down there, 50, 45, 40. Man, they are just taking it to us right now.
Yeah, we're catching blocks. We're really tired. That's our biggest problem right now. You mentioned that in the first half,
Well,
this tempo.
they are steamrolling us right now.
And if we don't decide to step up and make a big play and start playing a little harder, it's easy to say up here in the stands, but it's going to be a must.
Here goes Earl Woods again up the middle, and the Wildcats going to ride him down. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, but he falls forward for about 4 yards.
Caden Hyde, Zy Owens in on the stop. It's a good lick by Caden. Caden goes down on the field. I'm not sure if it's a semi-cramp in his hamstring. I think something's wrong with Caden. Yeah, he is definitely
Earl Woods
hurting.
going to throw it. He short-armed it over on the right, so third down coming up. Yeah, he's going to have to come out. Yeah, he's grabbing his hamstring. 2:56 to go here in the third quarter. We're tied at 28, and Earl Woods that time had another guy open, and he short-armed it. So third down and 4, but
anything that has him throwing the football, you take it. I know he can do it a little bit, but he scares me a lot more running.
I just don't like the feel of how this game's turned here in the third. We took the lead, but ever since then, man, these last two offensive drives for Hueytown look like runaway trains. They have just moved the ball with ease, and their offensive line's getting way downfield, Randy, and they're blocking 10, 15 yards downfield before we can even get to the ball. So Caden's going to come up. I think it's, again, a little cramp issue. How big was that play before halftime? They had the ball down there inside the 15-yard line and ran the ball out of bounds as time expired. Wildcats had the lead briefly, 28-21, but Hueytown has tied it and has the ball third down and 4. Earl Woods going to keep it up the middle.
Good job.
Be tackled right there at the line of scrimmage.
Show speed sweep to the right, Brett. Pull the football. Savon Spradley, a great read and a great scheme right there defensively to watch that dynamic quarterback back there running the football. Huge play, fourth down and 3.
4th and 3 at the Wildcat 31. They'll probably keep it in Earl Woods' hands. Will right side, and he's got a first down and more. He's going to get to the 10, down to the 5. Yep, going to be a dose of this the rest of the night.
He's just a great football player. He's physical, got a little size, got a lot of strength in his legs, and you cannot arm tackle him. You got to stick your headgear in there.
He broke one tackle. He's going to lose a lot of yards back here to the 15-yard line.
Physical play. I think that's Christopher Wyckoff from the secondary in on the first contact. D. Woods will be credited with a big stop behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a crap spot.
I don't know what that spot is.
They moved the ball all the way back to the 10-yard line. He went down at the 15. That is a horrible spot. Shotgun snap on second down. Rouser right side. Going to put him down. No, he's still on his feet. Did he score? My gosh.
What a beautiful run over there on the sideline. Wyckoff comes up, Puts a pretty good stick to the running back. Running back gets down low, keeps the legs churning, stays in bounds down that right sideline and fights it into the end zone. But the play before is the disgusting part. That's probably a 10 or 11-yard loss that was, I guess, called in the grasp. Is that what you call that?
I don't know what you call it. I promise you if he'd have broke the tackle, he wouldn't have been in the grasp. 35-28, your new score, 1:38 to go here in the third. Hueytown has driven it down our throat 2 consecutive drives, and it's been 95% Earl Woods. He's going to run it from now to the end of this clock, whenever that is, the end of the game. It don't matter if it goes to overtime or not.
Kia of Auburn is excited it's November, and we have a lot to be thankful for. Our inventory is growing daily, so you have a lot to choose from. The new 2023 Kia Telluride is now on our lot. The 2023 Kia Telluride has that head-turning wow factor with its bold good looks and equipped with a long list of standard features. Shop us in person at 1687 South College or anytime online at KiaofAuburn.com. Kia of Auburn, where you are always number one.
Are you looking to buy a home, but you're having second thoughts because you think it'll be a complicated process? Cross Country Mortgage, your local lender, will make everything smooth, easy, and stress-free for you. When you work with CCM, there are only 6 simple steps in the home buying process: pre-approval, application, underwriting, conditional approval, final underwriting, and closing. That's all there is to it. Get started today with their online pre-approval application. Visit crosscountrymortgage.com/Auburn-AL-4307.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Russell Do-It Center and building supply stores have the tools and materials to get the job done right, whether you're a professional contractor or just a weekend do-it-yourselfer. With everyday customer conveniences like a drive-through lumberyard, price match promise, and our Best Rewards program, each of our 9 locations offer top brands and building materials like lumber, hardware, tools, paint, lawn and garden, and much more. Visit today and see what Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply can help you build tomorrow.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce, because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
John Strickland says go and buy Strickland Swats. Yes, Strickland Swats on Dadeville Road. The girls will get those great biscuits ready every day. That's Monday through Friday. Propane now every day. Pellet ice every day. And also, don't forget about the fish. Fish and tackle, bait, minnows, and worms. So you're going to get that service. Now you'll get that John Strickland service like, hey, I appreciate it. Y'all come on back to see us at Strickland Swats.
When Americans needed a car that worked harder than a car, we built them a truck. And they used our trucks to build interstates and industries and communities, livelihoods and neighborhoods. Americans needed vehicles worthy of who they are and what they can do. So, we built them a truck.
Hueytown, first down and 10. Drops back to pass, going to dump it out, and he's wide open 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, knocked out of bounds by Ty Williams. First and goal, Hueytown with 10:01 to go here in the ball game.
You just don't have much left, you know, when
we're out of
we're
gas.
getting matchups where they're running backs out of the backfield with our safeties, and we're just wore out.
Yeah,
you can tell trying to track them down even looks tiresome.
And they're going to try to pull it, and they couldn't make a decision. And the Wildcats going to have him back here. Earl Woods and the running back could not decide who wanted the football.
I think we got another cramp down on the field. I think it's Inslee Goggins this time.
We got 2 guys down. It's every play now. Wow, 9:45 to go.
Pretty sure that's tie down also.
Yeah, we've got guys cramping everywhere. It'll be 2nd and goal coming up, 9:45. We'll take a quick advanced heating and air timeout. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network. 5:28, Hueytown leads it. They have it 2nd and goal. Wildcats, Inslee Goggins coming off the field now, slow, and then also, I'm not catching that number, Randy, on the far. Is that Ty having to be helped off?
Yeah, it's Ty and Inslee.
Both coming off the field. Man, I tell you, 9:45 to go, and, you can't prepare a lot of times for a team that runs a tempo the way and has a player like Earl Woods. I mean, it is you can't mask that. You can't emulate that in practice. And so 9:45 to go, and Wildcats just clinging to dear life here in the 4th quarter. But still scrapping down here. That was a good play by the Wildcats. A gang tackled, and Hueytown not going to be given a score, but they're going to run their offense out there quickly. 2nd and goal to 7. Here's Woods, left side, going to try to run. Going to aim for the pylon. I think he got it. 41-28.
Been all Earl Woods here in the second half.
They scored 21 unanswered. Went up 28-21. Theodore leading 35-12 in the 4th quarter. We haven't been able to move the football with any consistency outside of that one touchdown. Extra points up and good. It's 42-28. 9:38. Got to score here. Got to find a way to drive the football down and score, and you really have no other options. You're down 2 scores now. If you don't score on this drive, Randy, you hate to say that it's a must, but if you give the ball back to this offense down 2, it's pretty much nailing the coffin time.
Yeah, it's a must. And, one thing you probably got to think about, you got to do anything you can to probably get it back to your offense if you are able to go down and score. I don't know if it's an onside kick or a pooch kick down the sideline, something to keep the football out of their offense's hands, because we just have shown nothing here in the second half that's going to slow Earl Woods down. And, look, we're not the only one. Just about every team that's played this young man said the same thing by the end of it.
Well, they ran Gardendale to death last week, no doubt about it. And, they lost those 2 games early in the season, and to a Clay Chaltville team and a Ramsey team. And here comes a high pooch kick, going to be fielded down to 15 by Malcolm. Boy, they got some guys flying down the field, and nowhere to go for Malcolm up to around the 17, 18-yard line. 9:33 to go here in the ball game. Wildcats have had the air taken out of their balloon here in this second half after going up 28-21. Earl Woods has put on a clinic. 21 unanswered points by the senior quarterback, committed to Jacksonville State. 6A Player of the Year last year. Comes Gabe Benton in the Wildcat offense. 1st down and 10. And a handoff up the middle, and nothing going on up the gut right there for Malcolm Simmons. And if you're Hueytown right now, you are perfectly content with that right there.
Ty still down on the ground over here getting stretched out, Brett, so I don't know if we'll see much more of him offensively, but Malcolm does seem to be moving around a little better. Got to find something deep down the field.
You know, this is what Hueytown does to teams, man. They don't feel like they're ever in danger, even if they get down. They get stronger as the game goes on. Shotgun snap, Gabe under pressure, just going to take off and run.
Does not have any time to try to hit that out and up. Was looking for Chris Foster coming across in motion. Maybe had a step on the defender, Brett, but no time back there for Gabe to really even step up in the pocket. Tries to go forward and get what he can, picks up 3 or 4 yards. 3rd down and 6, 8:30 to go here in the football game. Wildcats trail 42-28.
Gabe Benton trying to move this offense, get a first down. Got to figure out a way. It's 3rd down and 6. We got guys battling issues all over the field. There's a shotgun snap, going to hand off up the middle. And it's not going anywhere. Going to be put down at the 25-yard line. Be 4th down. So only picked up 2. All right. We got to punt the football. 7:50 and counting. Wildcats down 2 scores and about to punt it back to Earl Woods, and that is not what you want. Could not pick up a first down. Malcolm will punt the football from the 10-yard line. There's the snap. Gets off another good one. Going to hit the 40, take a big roll. 30, 25, 20, all the way down to the 16-yard line. What a punt. Guy's special, man.
Probably averaging, I had someone ask me a little bit earlier, what's he averaging punting? I'm guessing what you think, 65 yards a kick tonight?
Tonight. Averaged 43 on the season coming in tonight. Wildcat defense last 3 drives just have not had anything in the tank and having to go right back out there after a 3 and out. So got to dig deep here. Down 2 scores with 7:18, season on the line. First round of the playoffs here. Knew it was going to be a tough one coming to Hueytown. Like to see the Hillcrest score tonight. I believe they had Calera tonight. They lost their quarterback.
Running back, too, in the first round.
And the running back's out, too. Earl Woods, shotgun snap, up the middle, broke a tackle. Man, spun out, got down to around the 14-yard line, so picked up 6-7 yards.
Just
there.
Every tackle feels like they're one step from breaking a big one.
He almost spun out of it again.
They're really hard to square up. They're even harder to hold on to if you don't get a good pop on them, and tip your hat to them. They are a tough group.
2nd down and 4. Handoff up the middle. There's Rouser, 20, 22, 23-yard line. First down, 6:44 and counting, and not sure we're going to have another shot at it. Here goes Earl Woods dodging tackles up to the 25-yard line.
About 2 or 3 yards there off the left side. Pretty good job by our defense. Hemming him up over there. Jai Hicks again in on the stop. I'm guessing tonight he came into the ball game with 91 tackles. I'm sure he's over 100 so far on the season.
6:10 and counting, 2nd down and 8. And got in the neutral zone there for 5 yards. Penalty against us, so it'll be 2nd and 3. $5:57 to go in the football game. Shotgun snap, going to hand off. There's Rouser in the open field. 40 up to the 45, 46-yard line. And actually, that's Hudson on the carry.
They're fast, aren't they,
Elijah
Brett?
Hudson.
They can really run.
Yep.
Didn't know if we'd see many teams that athletically could run with us, but this group can.
Yeah, they got them for sure. 5:28 and counting. Handoff over here, right side. Going to turn the corner, midfield, 45-40, and he is gone. Going to be a penalty flag. Going to get a hold. Rouser and Caden Hyde's down again.
Yeah, he tried to put a little extra effort into catching up with him, hitting this right sideline, and he cramped again. He's
going to be a tough ending for the Wildcats here tonight. 5:15 to go. We took the lead 28-21 in the third quarter. And, man, I tell you, you talk about sparking something. We took the first lead that we had all night, and it hit them like a ton of bricks. And they said, look, this ain't happening. And they have scored 21 unanswered points since then to be up 42-28. But, Randy, you know, to combat that, we weren't able to move the football. Outside of that one drive, we have not moved the football to speak of, and we've had a lot of 3-and-outs. And we knew stops were going to be a premium here tonight, and Hueytown has gotten a bunch of stops here in the second half.
They played physical too, Brett. Defensively, you know, we've really tried to run the football at times tonight, and for the most part, even when we did, they punished us. Malcolm became gimpy, and Malik Maddox already out for the season, which, you know, really hurts us because he does have the ability to run the football between the tackles.
Hillcrest won 38-0.
Yeah.
So
Hillcrest, a very good football team, moved to 11-0 on the season. You know, a shocking score comes across tonight with Parker defeating Clay Chalkville 7-6. I don't think any of us saw that one coming.
No.
So the defending 6A state champion out of the playoffs in the first round.
You get an upset here and there in the first round. You don't expect the team that's been number one most of the year in 6A football to go down by a score 7-6. First down and 13 now after that holding penalty. Going to do a little screen pass over here. Midfield 45 and down the – every play is getting 20, 25 yards at this point. 5:06 to go. And
Zy Owens reads it, and tip you at Zy. He's hustling down the field trying to catch him. A lot of speed, Brett, and they took advantage of it all night. When you got a quarterback back there that can run it like Woods, makes it even harder.
There goes Rouser around the left side. And inside the 30.
Ty Williams again in on the stop. Still playing extremely hard out there. Has had a heck of a senior year. 5 interceptions, played well in the kicking game, returning kicks. A lot of tackles out there for him.
Here's a pass. What a stick right there by Corey Milner. Really shocked that they're throwing the ball like that out here. It's a dangerous pass. You know, the one thing could get you back in it's a pick six. And Corey came up and delivered a blow right there to T.J. Howell.
Clock stops, 4:42 to go in the ball game with Hueytown leading 42-28.
Floated that ball out there. Second down and 10 to 28. Handoff up the middle.
Man,
and
he just blocked, dude.
Ball's popped out of his hand and bounced right back up to him like a basketball as he ran it down to the 15. And
pretty decent-sized offensive line, Brett, but I've been really impressed with them. They play physical.
They're just physical, and they're fast.
You know, a lot of their runs are 7-8 yards down the field before we put contact.
Right. Shotgun snap. Here goes Earl Woods up the middle, 5, and he's going to walk into the end zone. They'll miss him around here next year.
Yeah, sometimes you just get special ones, and, boy, he is one of them. Extending the lead out to 48-28, and he put the team on his back here in the second half, and like I think they have for the last couple of years, he responded along with the rest of the team. So
28 unanswered points. His points up and good. 49-28. And, you know, Wildcats, first time back in the playoffs since 2018, and they had a tall task ahead of them across the way in a runner-up 6A, a veteran team that, you know, they've been deep in the playoffs the last 3 years, and we're back for the first time. And no excuses, but bottom line is, you know, this is getting our program back acclimated to what it's like to play high-level playoff football. And we came up here tonight, and we had the lead in the third quarter, 28-21, and we fought our tails off. We just ran out of gas. I mean, it's really came down to a depth situation, and, you know, guys just couldn't make the plays they were making early in the football game.
I think that's the biggest story. I really do, and it's something to work on in the offseason. It's something that I feel like every year at this time of year I get up here and I plead for us to work on it as a community to get our numbers up, Brett, because, you know, you even look at this junior class over here, which is a very, very athletic, and it's a class that's won a lot of football games. You know how many of them they got? I think they got 16 of them. And when you're playing in 6A football, my friend, you don't have but 16 in a class. My math's not the greatest, but that's going to give you about 50.
Well, I know exactly.
From 10 to 12.
Yeah.
And you know, I think a few of our other classes are a little bit bigger, but, you know, we're one of the smaller 6A schools, and you don't want to use that as a crutch. But with that being the case, you just got to be able to get your athletes out. And for the most part, I think we do have a lot of our kids out there to play in multiple sports. We've got to get our numbers up a little more.
Here's the kickoff, going to be run from behind, going to be ripped down at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Hueytown, they really run well. They really played physical out there tonight. They stopped our running game for a majority of the night tonight. And, you know, this is a beautiful facility and a beautiful school. And I'm leaving out of here impressed with what Hueytown has.
Let me tell you something. Theodore is winning 32-19 now.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough ball game for Theodore next week against this Hueytown team.
Hueytown probably have to travel to them,
I think so, yep.
Yeah.
Going to roll the pocket to the right. Gabe Benton going to step up and had this ball tipped and incomplete.
Not sure if he's looking for a drag route to Newt McKinney or a little wheel out of the backfield, a little rail out of the backfield to Malcolm Simmons. Nonetheless, great job defensively jumping up, knocking that one down. So 4:06 to go in the ball game. Wildcats trail 49-28, 2nd and 10.
You know, Wildcats going to fall to 8-3 on the season, and a great season, though. Turning it around here.
Oh, yeah, nothing to –
No, and you come up here and play a team that really has a chance to win it all. Gabe Benton dancing around, nowhere to go. Gets out of there somehow. Just going to run it 30, 35, down the field, 40, midfield, 45, 40, 35, 30. Cuts outside, 25-20, 15-10, and going to stumble down. What a great run as he got two Gophers down on the field. Broke both of them's ankles. I'm telling you, man, what a great run by Gabe Benton. Looked like he was going to get sacked and took off, and Wildcats have it 1st and goal at the 10. What a run. He just ran out of gas, too. He was surprised that other guy fell down and had a chance to – he kind of kicked it into another gear, and he kind of got his legs kind of ahead of his body. I mean, he broke two guys' ankles.
I think they finally, for the first time tonight, have a couple down with cramps.
Well,
we've had 20 down, and they've got 2. But, we've had a lot few of these big plays like this than Hueytown has. So I think, extending ourselves to try to catch up with some of these big runs down the field, those are the times that we've gone down gimpy and been hard to come back from, Brett. But a beautiful play by Gabe. Gabe probably nearing in on 100 yards rushing tonight. He had about 40 before that carry, and that was a huge one.
The storyline tonight, though, in 6A football is Clay Chalkville is done. They lost 7-6 in the first round to Parker. So they'll be a new state champion in 6A football. That is an amazing score.
Dave will lead 20-8. So Dave will able to come back from a halftime deficit to lead in that football game and look to move on, and now out to 10-0. I think they were just 9-0 in the regular season.
They were.
They only played 9 games.
10-0 now. Dave will going to be a tough out in 3A. Wildcats first and goal at the Hueytown 10. Low snap. Gabe going to go to the corner of the end zone for Corey Milner. Had that ball knocked out of his hands. He's fighting for it down there in the corner. Second down and 10 coming up.
Yeah, fade pattern over here to Corey. This one's underthrown by Gabe. Corey battling back, trying to make a play on it. 3:33 to go, trailing by 21, need a quick score. Miracles do happen, but you got to get a quick one here and then get an onside kick to go your way.
Got to get in the end zone here. Shotgun snap. Gabe going to roll out to the right. Now he's going to run it. Going to be tackled at the 10.
Yeah, I think he was looking the whole time to counter that run back to the left after rolling the pocket to the right. Good job defensively by Hueytown to stand up in the middle and not give him that cut back lane. Clock still rolling. It'll be under 3 minutes to go in the ball game on the snap of this ball.
First things first, got to get in the end zone. Shotgun snap, looks to his left. Gabe hit, ball just taken away from him. A strip sack, and that will end it. 2:51 to go, and a couple times tonight Gabe's been hit, did not see the pressure coming, had the ball taken away from him.
Yeah, I think that's 3 sacks from the front side.
Right, that
they've been able to get back there. One was a strip and a pickup on a fumble carried into the end zone, and a couple of more. So Hueytown will come out to try to close things out here, leading 49-28 with 2:51 to go.
Earl Woods staying in the football game, going to hand off over here, right up the middle, 40, 45. That's Rouser, 40. Corey Milner going to run him down there at the 25-yard line. There's a penalty flag, comes flying in.
Probably D. Woods called with a late hit, but Corey again tonight.
Corey has played his tail off, man.
He really has.
It's his final football game at Benjamin Russell, and you want to talk about it'd be easy to just go over here and sit on the sideline down 49-28. He said, Rouser's not going to get an easy score on me. He ran him down. He's done this 2 or 3 times tonight. And
that's the 3rd time.
Yeah, I said 2 or 3.
Yeah, I mean, if he didn't do it all 3 times,
it would have been touchdown.
The offensive player was much faster than anybody else we had out there on the defensive side. And I don't know what 40 time that Corey plays with, Brett. I don't know what they have him down for, but I can assure you he's the fastest one on that field tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Timeout on the field. We'll take an advanced TV and air timeout with them. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
GillsOpelika.info. Get pre-approved in minutes online at GillsOpelika.info for a pre-owned car, truck, or SUV from Gills Auto Sales, 1430 Gateway Drive in Opelika.
Adams Health and Rehab in Alexander City helps you get back to life faster. When you need the best rehabilitative care following surgery, a stroke, or heart attack, Adams Health and Rehab offers a comfortable, home-like atmosphere, private suites with phone and flat screen, even a secure Alzheimer's dementia unit, and highly skilled 24-hour nursing care. Adams Health and Rehab is here for you by helping you get back to life. Adams Health and Rehab, 256-329-0847.
So you want to build a home? Build the home you want with America's Home Place. Choose from over 150 floor plans, then personalize. Tile backsplash with granite countertops? Done. A spacious bathroom you've always dreamed of? You got it. Choose every detail, floors, cabinets, even the paint color.
How about electric lime?
Can't decide? Relax. At America's Home Place, we take care of it all. It's your home. Own it. America's Home Place.
They say we live in an age of big data, where computers and fancy algorithms are supposed to know you best. But at Country Financial, we know helping you own your future requires, well, something much bigger. Contact your local Country Financial representative and start planning for your future with a personal touch.
Let me tell you about a barbecue place that's not just a barbecue place anymore. It's downtown Alexander City. It's Fire Truck Barbecue, where they have a meat and three. And when I say that, those vegetables, I'm talking about fresh vegetables, not out of the can. Now, they do a lot of catering, too. Don't you go by and see my buddy Kenneth Ledbetter and the whole crew and his lovely wife, Julie, at Fire Truck Barbecue, downtown Alexander City.
For over 80 years, the staff members of Radney and Langley Funeral Home have been friends in time of need, and we are dedicated to honoring, sharing, and preserving the amazing and inspirational stories of life.
You've got a friend.
Hey, it's Brett Pritchard, and I'm here to tell you all about Sims Foods, who you know better as Wickles Pickles. Wickles Pickles, that 90-year-old recipe, wickedly delicious. Relish, okra, and pickles. From Saturday sandwiches, tailgate snacks, to holiday dinners with your family and friends. From their family to yours. Wickles Pickles, those wickedly delicious pickles.
Wickles Pickles, wickedly delicious pickles.
No monthly payments until springtime at Glenn Smith in Opelika. How about a brand new Chevrolet Buick or GMC with no payments till springtime? New Chevy Equinox as low as $359 a month. New Buick Enclaves up to $4,000 off. New GMC Terrains up to $5,000 off.
We have over 200 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Back to action. Here goes Rouser around the left side, and Rouser going to be tackled inside the 10. With 2:30 to go here and counting in the ball game. Remind you, coming up, final Bice Chrysler Dodge Jeep Round post-game show coming up after the game, and then after tonight's game, it'll be the HSA Radio Network scoreboard show.
Student body left, Brett. They're not the biggest offensive line, but they're a physical group. I'm impressed by the way they play, and they're athletic, aren't they? They can.
I had a feeling that 49 was the magic number coming in tonight, and they were able to hit it. A defensive score to their credit as well. Handoff left side, Rouser going to be run out of bounds. They're still trying to score, man. Third down and goal at the 4. Actually at the 2 now. Was that a first? Yep. They were able to pick up a first down. So it's first and goal now. I believe it's at the 2-yard line. It says 3, but I think it's at the 2. Here's a shotgun snap, and Earl Woods is hit and drop right there inside the 5, fighting forward. Good job by our defense, not giving up, not letting them get it. See what they decide to do with 1:30. I'm assuming they'll try to run it in again. Clock is rolling, 26 seconds on the play clock. 120 and counting, and they're going to try to score because they're trying to get to the line of scrimmage and get a snap off here.
Gonna let that play clock run all the way down.
They're gonna let it run now. We'll see what they do here. Hand off to Rouser, and Rouser will get into the end zone.
Just a physical downhill running back.
Yep.
To offset what you see back there at the quarterback by their quarterback, and when he gets going downhill and he gets that big offensive line going in front of him, Brett, he's tough. You could look at the quarterback. Earl Woods knew that he was going to cash that one in.
Yep.
Very good running game. What a close to the football game if you're a Hueytown fan. 56-28, 57 seconds to go. A 28-21 lead to start this second half. And since then, it has been all Hueytown. 35 unanswered points, Brett, if my math's right.
That's correct. That is correct. 57 seconds to go here in the ball game, and it's going to end the Wildcat season here. But back in the playoffs, first time in 4 years, and it's good to see it. And hopefully we'll get on another run here over the next 3 or 4 years and get this program going where we know it can be. Tough loss for these seniors. It's going to end at some point for everybody. They do get a playoff berth to their credit, and junior class coming back next year going to be really good leaders. A lot of talent coming back on this team. High end over end kick going to be fielded at the 15-yard line. Going to bring it out 20, 25. Going to slide down right there at the 25-yard line. .47 seconds to go. Reminder, the Bice Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram post-game show coming up afterward. Tough to know your season ends. Only going to be 7 teams in every classification that end on a winning note. That's the way it ends every year. Gabe Benton takes the snap here. Under pressure, going to lob it up. Had Newt McKinney, hadn't really been able to call his name much tonight.
He catches that football.
No, he's going to score.
He scores with it. And
yeah, that's an easy touchdown if he grabs it.
Pretty much goes up with one arm, one hand. And
kind of a shot put pass for Gabe.
No time.
He had no time, kind of just pushed it forward to Nuke out there. And 42 seconds, second down and 10. Gabe takes a snap under pressure. Wants to step up and throw it, and it's a face mask. Be a face mask against Hueytown. .31 seconds to go here.
Well, Hueytown band hasn't stopped. They've been good. They've been really good second half.
Not here in the last 3 or 4 minutes at least. Going to move it up here to the 33-yard line.
I don't know how good they're expected to be, but they remind me of Miners. You know, dance crew that's over there with the band, Brett.
Yeah. Shotgun snap for Gabe. Under pressure. Stepping up, nowhere to go with it. Just going to lob it down here. Pass is incomplete.
Just no one to throw it to. Actually trying to dump it off to Malcolm. You know, Corey had run down the field, defended extremely well. Got a little out of Gabe's, and that's saying something when he gets out of Gabe's range. But did try to find Malcolm, so clock will stop with 25 seconds to go. Wildcats trailing 56-28.
Four wide, two to either side. Gabe takes a snap. Get it out of his hands. This one's high over Malcolm's head. Incomplete. Third down coming up.
Not one of Gabe's better nights accuracy-wise. And in a game like tonight, he almost needed to be perfect to score what we were going to need to win it. Not that he's played bad. It just has had some more shots that he could have hit. A lot of times this year he has, but, you know, reminder, Gabe's just a junior. Great season. He's going to end the season with about 2,700 yards passing. Over 30 touchdowns passed on a season.
Here's a little screen to Malcolm Simmons. Trying to pick up some blocks.
Malcolm's just very gimpy with his hip.
Yep.
You can see him.
He's not explosive.
No, he caught that ball, and
that's going to be it. Yeah, that's going to
put his hand down on his hip.
That's going to end it 56-28. Wildcats going to fall here in the first round of the playoffs. And we'll take a break. We'll come back. It'll be the Bice Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram postgame show. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice. Bice Motors. A&M Plumbing, A&M Plumbing, service at its best when you need it most.
From the smallest drippy faucet to drain cleaning to water heater replacement to gas lines to total systems replacement, A&M Plumbing handles it all. Visit amplumbing.net today for the experienced, licensed, and insured pros at A&M Plumbing.
A&M Plumbing, A&M Plumbing, service at its best when you need it most.
Have you met your local Farmers Insurance agent, Patrick Holina? He proudly serves Tallapoosa County and Alexander City families and businesses and is ready to review your existing policies or provide a no-obligation quote today. Call the Holina Agency at 256-234-0037 or stop in today at 704 Commerce Drive to get smarter about your insurance. Again, that's the Holina Agency, 256-234-0037.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Lake Martin Garage, located on Highway 280 in Jackson's Gap, has been serving our area since 1993. From routine maintenance such as oil changes, tune-ups, and rotating and balancing your tires, to transmission and engine repair, our trained and certified mechanics will get you back on the road better than before. Need a tow? With a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week towing service, Lake Martin Garage has local and long-range pickup. Trust your vehicle needs to the professionals at Lake Martin Garage. Call 256-825-6139, or better yet, stop in and see them today. Lake Martin Garage.
Talladega Outdoors in Talladega is your authorized Kawasaki sale and service center. Your home for Bad Boy mowers and Kimco scooters, four-wheelers, and side-by-sides. Rather for hunting, land management, or recreation, they have the ride for you. But they are also everything outdoor with full lines of accessories and is now your Ariat workwear and boot store, along with kayaks and outdoor accessories. Talladega Outdoor, Highway 21 in Talladega. Everything outdoor and Alabama's #1 Kawasaki dealer.
Flowers are the easiest way to add beauty and glamour to your home or outdoors. The Potting Shed in Auburn has everything your heart desires. You'll find an array of beautiful flowers and plants that will provide inviting pops of color and texture to any area, along with decorative pots, planters, fountains, and great gardening gifts. It's all at the Potting Shed, where elements reign supreme. Visit them today at the corner of Moore's Mill and Society Hill, or their new location on the corner of Highway 280 and North College Street in Auburn.
Hey, it's Brett Pritchard, and I'm here to tell you all about Sims Foods, who you know better as Wickles Pickles. Wickles Pickles, that 90-year-old recipe, wickedly delicious. Relish, okra, and pickles. From Saturday sandwiches, tailgate snacks, to holiday dinners with your family and friends. From their family to yours, Wickles Pickles, those wickedly delicious pickles.
Wickles Pickles, wickedly delicious pickles.
John Strickland says, going by Strickland's Watts. Yes, Strickland's Watts on Dadeville Road. The girls will get those great biscuits ready every day. That's Monday through Friday. Propane now every day. Pellet ice every day. And also, don't forget about the fish. Fishing tackle, bait, minnows, and worms. So you're going to get that service. Now you'll get that John Strickland service like, hey, I appreciate it. Y'all come on back to see us at Strickland's Watts.
Brubaker Motors in Montgomery is the largest and fastest growing used car dealership in the River Region. You can absolutely get a better buy at Brubaker. It's better at Brubaker.com.
Brubaker, 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 Brubaker.
You can absolutely get a better buy at Brubaker.
BREWBAKER.com.
It's better at Brubaker.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Bice Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram postgame show for the best selection, service, and price. Buy it at Bice. Wildcats fall here tonight on the road to Hueytown by a score of 56-28. Randy will go down and look at the Wildcat play of the game, brought to you by Strickland Watts. Had several big plays in the game. Wildcats led in the third quarter, 28-21, but Earl Woods really kind of took over after that, and they advanced to the second round. We fall. But the Wildcat play of the game brought to you by Strickland Watts.
Well, it's a beautiful play. It was a trick play, and we haven't seen a lot of those trick plays this year, and it was Malcolm Simmons coming in motion behind the quarterback, a swing pass out of the backfield to Malcolm. Malcolm catches it, hits Chris Foster deep for a 65-yard touchdown pass, and it was a thing of beauty and something to go back and check out.
Yeah, congratulations, Gabe Benton, Malcolm Simmons, and Chris Foster on making the Strickland Watts Wildcat play of the game. It was a tremendous play. We, again, hadn't seen many trick plays, if any, really, this year. And that one stunned everybody and got us back to a tie ball game here in this football game in the first half. So the Dark Insurance player of the game, don't be in the dark on your insurance needs. Call Dark for all your personal and commercial insurance needs. Your Dark Insurance player of the game.
Well, I'm going to have two to share it tonight, and it's two that have shared it a lot this season. And I'll start with Malcolm Simmons since he's the junior. And Malcolm, with that beautiful pass, also had a couple of other things that he did well. But, unfortunately, I played in my final game, and our punter was the player of the game that night, and it was Jim Hardy, and that's how pitiful the rest of us played when it came to offense and defense. We lost the game 7-4. It still disgusts me to this day, and Jim Hardy averaged about 70 yards a punt that night to keep us in it. And Malcolm Simmons, I don't care what else he did tonight, he's the best I've ever seen out there punting.
He really was, man. And he was doing that hurt.
Malcolm probably had about a 65-yard punting average tonight. I don't know, at least 60 yards. So he'll be the player of the game as a punter. And Corey Milliner was great.
He left it all on the field tonight, man.
He had 96 yards in receptions. But, I thought the plays that really impressed me the most was his effort trying to hawk down running backs and quarterbacks for Hueytown as they had taken off for long, long touchdown runs. And he hawked every one of them down. Nobody out there on that field was faster than him. I sure hope he ends up with something special. He deserves it. He can really play, and I think that, plays like that and things like that are things that get noticed, Brett.
We haven't seen the last of these guys. Basketball season starting now, and, again, sad to see the football season end, but basketball season, a lot of these guys, Randy, going to be extremely fun to watch this year on the basketball court, and they got a chance to do some really special things there as well. Corey, a big part of that. We can keep naming off the players. I don't want to go down the whole roster, but a lot of these guys are going to go right in there and start playing basketball on Monday, and got a chance to make a big run this year at a state championship in basketball in 6A. So, but again tonight, valiant effort, proud of our guys. 8-3 on the season, nothing to hold your head down about at all. Thought they laid it all on the line. They fought to the very end. And, again, first time back in the playoffs in 4 years, a lot to be said where this program has come over the last couple of years. Thought it started at the end of last year. Won 3 of our last 5 games, and then came into this year, and this team really showed its potential early, and we were able to see what they were able to do. And a couple close losses on the road in the regular season was all, and come up here to a team that you knew was going to be a tough opponent, led by a great football player in Earl Woods. And I wouldn't be shocked, Randy, if we saw them in Auburn for a state championship appearance. This is a good football team. Clay Chaltville's out of it now. Not to say that somebody else can't step up, but there's going to be some good football teams. They'll have to take on Theodore next week. Theodore's number 1. They'll have to make a long trip to South Alabama to play Theodore. Theodore will be up to the task and the test, and we'll see how that plays out. But the Wildcat season ends here in Hueytown, Alabama, by a final score of 56-28. But, Randy, another good season here. I want to thank all of our participants. I want to thank Graham for all his work that he did for us with stats. Thought he did a great job. You recruited him in, your nephew, and did a great job. I want to thank Kane. He really did a phenomenal job this year with the camera and the production and everything. It's always fun doing this with you. We always have a blast. It's one of the things we look forward to more than anything each year, and already ready to do it next year. That's how and it'll come around that quick. So, but again, final here, Wildcats fall 56-28, and end the season at 8-3. Want to remind everybody, stay tuned. The HSA Radio Network Scoreboard Show coming your way next for our entire Wildcat Network football crew. I'm Brett Pritchard saying good night. We've enjoyed it with OPF. See you next year for another season of Wildcat football.